7:05. I just hit puberty, apparently, right here on today's hit music Q92. Did you hear that, Jake?
I did.
It's 7:05.
Yeah.
Good Lord. It's Monday for my voice, apparently. All right. Well, I'm 15, apparently. Good morning, everybody. Q92 Morning Show. Christian, Jake here with you. Lauren will be in here momentarily. First day of school for the kiddies. Got to see them off. Got to get them picks. Big day for parents. We were talking last hour about the schools that still have this week off. I know Springfield, into Middletown, West Branch, Marlington, you all still got this whole week off with the fairs. Big week for fairs, like I talked about. Stark County, Canfield. A lot to do this weekend, Labor Day weekend. A lot to do. Very, very cool. Including a cool event, Jeep Jam at Wally Armour. Jake and I will both be at this Saturday from 5 to 8. You'll come hang out with us. We'll be making, I'm kind of like the MC. I'll be making all the announcements during the event. I'll be hopping on that mic, telling you guys where everything is, what to do. Maybe pushing that 50-50 raffle if they have one. Telling you what you can sign up to win. If anyone's Jeep gets stuck on the cars, I'm going to make fun of you. Unless you're bigger and tougher than me, then I'll shut up. But, it's going to be a good time. And we're going to have Shinedown tickets to give away at that event as well. So that's coming up this Saturday from 5 to 8. Hope to see you guys there. We have that coming up. What do we have for you here this morning, though? 8 o'clock hour. We've got tickets to see my favorite band, Shinedown and Papa Roach and Spirit Box at Blossom Wednesday, September 6th. I give those away in the 8 o'clock hour. 9 o'clock hour, Missed Connections from Craigslist. I talked to Mark Johnson. He will not be able to join us this week, I believe. He's having big-time internet issues at his house, I believe, were made worse by the storms last week. So we will probably not be joined by him. If he can try, he will. But I understand those storms did a lot of damage, and his internet was affected. We're glad to be with you. Glad to have you with us. Thanks for having us on Q92. Thanks for streaming us at Q92radio.com. And if you're watching now on Facebook, YouTube, or X, thank you so much for doing so. Good morning to each and every one of you. For those watching, we got a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass to give away. Just go to the live video feed of the show. Click the like button. And Jake, what's a fun word for today to give away?
You pick one. You haven't picked one in a long time.
Oh, man. Bison. Just use bison, because I always read in the piece of paper, you could feed a bison. So go ahead, bison in the comment section, like the live video. Doesn't matter if you do it on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Doesn't matter. As long as you do it on one, you're entered, and we'll give that away at the end of the show today. Again, 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. It's 8 after 7. It's Rema and Selena Gomez. It's Calm Down on Q. Reminds me, for some reason, of Charlotte's Web.
That was a really
because one of the words that the spider Charlotte wrote was terrific.
Aww.
That pig's terrific.
I remember reading the book in school and being really sad.
Oh, it was the cartoon that got me.
Super bummed out.
Cartoon got me, yeah.
Yeah.
Charlotte died.
I don't think I don't think I watched it after I read the book. I was like, this is too much.
Oh,
my little 4th grade heart couldn't take it.
They were going to give the pig was going to be killed.
I know.
And thank God the spider came up with a plan to write words in her web. And they couldn't kill the pig because, well, it was terrific.
I mean, the amount of ingenuity that happened in that barnyard.
Man, those are some smart-ass animals and spiders.
Yeah.
They did a hell of a job.
I wonder if things like that happen at African Safari Wildlife.
They could.
Behind the
They
scenes.
could all talk and help each other, but I don't think. I think you're fine. I don't think those animals go there to be slaughtered and eaten.
No,
They're
but I'm
there to
saying, like,
eat food.
Gilbert's is struggling with his relationship, like they talk.
Gilbert?
Yeah, maybe there's a Gilbert animal out there. Like I'm saying, that's one of their names.
You remember the pig's name, right?
Oh, Hamlet? No, I don't know.
Hamlet. You remember the pig Caesar? Jake, you ever hear of Charlotte's Web? Always curious.
I have.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
That deserves something.
All right, there we go.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You read it or saw the movie?
Saw the movie. I think
now they made a new one. Did you see the original?
I don't know. I probably.
That's okay.
I'm guessing
I think we watched it in school because you were supposed to read the book.
Oh, okay, maybe. Yeah.
I don't think I did, but
okay.
It was sad.
It was very sad. It was heavy.
Charlotte gave no F stuff. You remember? She's like, I'm going to die now, Wilbur. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
What?
she was a brave little soul.
I have to die. It's time to die. Bye, Wilbur. I was like, Jesus.
Oh, she was like proper.
Like, Charlotte, don't go. I remember.
Oh, it was very, very sad.
She cried. Then all of a sudden, Charlotte's babies came down on their web.
Yeah.
And they introduced themselves to Wilbur, and they lived happily ever after.
I know.
I think.
I mean, I had an ending, but it was a struggle.
Zuckerman's famous pig.
I remember in 4th grade. I should have known then I was doomed because I cried everything.
Another clip.
How do you know that these were not our aircraft?
Some of the behaviors that we saw in a working area, we would see these objects being at 0.0 Mach, that's 0 airspeed, over certain pieces of the ground. So what that means, just like a river, if you throw a bobber in, it's going to float downstream. These objects were staying completely stationary in Category 4 hurricane winds. These same objects would then accelerate to supersonic speeds, 1.1, 1.2 Mach, and they would do so in very erratic and quick behaviors that I don't have an explanation for.
It's real. They've always been real, folks. They've always been here.
A skiff is a small flat-bottomed boat.
What?
Yeah.
What? A skiff is a small, flat-bottomed boat?
Oh, hold on. You can spell it different for military. I just saw it.
Okay, I was like,
I was putting in SKIF. A military skiff is SCIF. And it says, is a sensitive, compartmentalized information facility with high security.
That makes a lot more
That
sense.
makes a lot more sense
Supposed to
than meeting them in the boat.
Meet me on my canoe. Calm down right here on today's Hit Music Q92. It's 12 minutes after 7. Got a forecast from Mark Johnson. It is coming up right here on Q.
Instagrammable.
You're home. Soup with me.
Well, yeah. I mean, unless
Love
it's
me
a
some
soup.
soup. But after, I mean, I love soup. You know what? Only a couple soups I like. Wedding soup and chicken noodle. That's it. But I love it. I'll have like 2 bowls, big bowls.
Yeah.
An hour later, I'm like, well, now am I going to eat?
Do you put crackers in your soup?
No.
Why?
Oh, that's for serial killers.
Oh, stop.
No, I don't do
Jake,
that.
do you eat crackers in your soup?
I don't eat soup.
What?
Of any kind?
No.
Fair enough.
Not fair enough. Who doesn't like soup?
Not me. I mean, I'll eat chicken noodle, but it's been years, and if I was given a choice, I would not eat it.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine my fall and my winter, my life without soup.
Yeah.
There for a while, I was eating soup every day for lunch.
I borderline got into a fight with the fiance about food yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. You ever like have a conversation with your significant other, and when it's over, you're sitting there going, "Are we fighting?" That ever happened to you?
Yeah,
with
like,
Tony?
You got some feelings about
Yeah.
this? Like, yeah.
Is this like a thing right now?
Is it done, or are we gonna have chewed in a little bit? Yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those. I had one of those over dinner because she wanted to make a chicken recipe that she looked for because she thought it'd be something I like.
Yeah.
With soy sauce.
Christian.
I don't like soy sauce. I voiced that. And I could just tell the tone of the conversation started to take a little bit of a turn as I emphasized you like soy sauce. Because it was like a trigger to my mom my whole life. Like telling me, you love this. I'm like, no, I don't.
Right.
I don't. That's why I don't
Well,
eat
she
it.
was trying to convince you that you did.
She said I've eaten things with soy sauce. And I've always said, if you trick me, trick me.
And you
but
love
don't give away the trick or I
you
won't
love
eat
Chinese food, and there's a lot of soy sauce in some
it.
of
I don't
that.
get soy sauce with my Chinese food.
No, it's in some of the sauces, is what I'm saying.
So she didn't make
Now
that.
she
She
made
made-
breakfast.
She made breaded, like she took chicken breast, made breaded chicken fingers. I just kept thinking to myself, like, did you poison this?
Wouldn't be surprised.
No.
And
But it wasn't. I was like, we were going for a walk with the baby.
if God,
I was
it
like-
would have to be super tempting.
I was like, is this a thing right now? We not vibing right now? Over soy sauce? Soy sauce.
Q92.
83 warm degrees for your Friday high with an isolated thunder shower during the morning hours, a little sun for the afternoon. Overnight, clouds, a little bit of clearing here and there, our low near 65. I am Art J. Weather from News 5.
Got 12 guns spread out in every room, even the bathroom, and a doormat that says heavily armed, easily pissed. It's a deterrent.
Okay, but are you being followed by somebody? Are they?
You are ready to go, sir.
Are they looking for you?
Yeah, you are a huge drug dealer. Like you are one of the main ones.
No, I just like see him like in the bathroom, going to the bathroom, and he hears something, and all of a sudden he's like reaching down into the magazine rack and pulling out a gun.
To thank Scarface for checking in. My daughter has a pit bull mastiff dog. No one enters.
Yeah.
I got an AR-15 and a Rottweiler. Both of the Rottweiler. That's another one. Let me see. 3 labs. One has the deepest, loudest bark. Will scare absolutely anyone.
Yeah.
My sister keeps an axe in her car for safety. Again, with the old school weaponry.
You know what? I'm okay with the axe in the car, though, because that could actually help you in a multitude of other situations, like in an accident situation. It could.
If I'm going on a date with a girl, I get in the car and there's an axe. I'm probably done.
You're like, well, it's been real.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, you have an axe.
I'll text you. I really got to go to the bathroom.
Were they out of pepper spray? Like, seriously? As much as I love hearing when everyone has to protect themselves, it makes you wonder what kind of people live beside you. People with swords.
Yeah.
Guy with the Japanese katana. I've also got 5 pits.
Wow.
5. The puppy chow you must go through. I have cameras, an axe, another axe by the door, Glock 9mm by the bed. I carry a Hellcat 9mm. This chick has my CCW. Okay. Again, I am so surprised by the amount of swords and axes.
Here's my thing.
I think more of you have those than guns.
What do you all do when you and your wife are like, we're going to have, the other couples in the neighborhood over for card night, or we're going to host a party for your kids' birthdays and stuff? Is it like, do you guys go do like a house sweep and like you have a bag that you just like all the weapons go into? Like, how do you, when you have company? Like, I wouldn't. Like, it's one thing to have them in the house and to educate your kids on how to operate them and like gun safety and all that kind of stuff. It's a whole nother thing to have someone else's kids in your house that may not have that education. You know what I mean?
I am just absolutely.
Yeah.
7:20 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake with you here on your Monday morning. Hope you guys are having a good one out there as we are working our way towards Labor Day weekend, my friends. Like I said, big week if you're a fair fan. Stark County, Canfield. Woo. Fair food, fair rides, fair concerts, and Monday off. You just got to get through this work week. So let's go, everybody. 7:20 on your Monday morning. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you, and we hope you guys are having a good start to your day. And again, thank you for having us on the radio, streaming us at Q92radio.com, or if you're watching us on Facebook, YouTube, or on X, thank you for having us on. We appreciate it. Lauren now here from seeing the kids off to school, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're off. Was it fun? Was it bittersweet? Was it exciting?
Yeah, it was my daughter's first day, so a little bit.
Last one?
I was actually a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit emotional about it last night. Not like I cried or anything, but like I was sad because it's her first day of regular school. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, after that, off to NASA.
no, she'll have her first day of college next year. I understand, but it's just not the same. And for the first time ever, my kids are in the same school. So her brother got a ride to school today, and he needs to enjoy it because that ends tomorrow. Not because of me. I mean, my daughter's school schedule is not going to work out to take him to school and bring him home every day.
Yeah.
So he's going to be back on the bus.
Yeah. Not daughter is still bussing until she gets the license.
Well, like I feel bad for him, but I don't, just because in February, he can get his temps. So he'll be driving to school next school year. It's 1 year.
I feel bad for the not daughter because she's a junior, but she's 15 still.
Yeah.
She doesn't turn 16 until next month.
See, we have the exact opposite problem. I kept my son out longer and had him start kindergarten later. So he's like one of the oldest kids in his class.
Yeah. So, it's different now.
Yeah.
I found this out. I mean, I'm sure everyone knows this if you have a kid now of driving age. Classes are online. I had to sit my ass in a classroom for like 2-hour classes.
So did my kids. Well, my daughter. I mean, my son knows he has to go.
Yeah.
We're not letting him do it online.
But here's the exchange. She has to drive 8 hours. I didn't have to drive 8 hours.
Even if you do the classroom in person.
I did not
you have to do
drive
8
8 hours.
Really?
No, there's no way I drove 8 hours. I only drove twice. Only once I had to get on the freeway. Believe me, I remember that. I was
terrified.
Yes.
Same.
Yes.
So was my daughter. She hasn't driven on the highway again. My son's like, we've got to change that. Or my husband's like, we got to change that. I got to take her on the highway again.
I had to do twice. I had to do 2 times. One on regular roads, and the second time it was freeway time. But that was after like going to I swear to you.
I did it in classroom and I did in car, and I know that like they came and picked me up at my house. I remember that. And I'd be gone for like an hour and a half.
They came and got me too.
Yeah. But I mean, this happened over the course of like a few weeks.
Getting on Route 11 going, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
You know,
gotta look, do everything correctly.
They offer the online portion. My daughter was super mad that we wouldn't let her do it that way. And I was like, I feel like you're in charge of people's lives when you're behind the wheel. So like, I don't know. I was like, you're going. I feel like you can get more out of it. You're going to pay better attention if you're like sitting there focusing on it. And so since one had to go in person, I'm not going to let the other one take it online. I feel the same way. He needs to go and sit his butt in that classroom. He'll be fine.
Say what though?
He'll survive.
We driving anywhere if the dishes aren't done. Up this morning, leaving for work. First thing I text Jamie was, do not do the dishes. You do not touch the dishes. She will do them when she gets home.
She didn't do her chores last night.
She has one. One.
You have one job.
One. And she does this trick that teenagers love to do. What she doesn't realize is I'm old, but I'm not like ancient. Right. I tried the same crap. That I'm just going to leave it and see if one of them will do it.
Yeah.
No, I am more stubborn than any child. It'll be waiting for you when you get home.
And I believe you.
It'll be waiting
as long as Jamie doesn't touch
when
it.
you get. Yeah, I text. I was like, do not touch the.
It feels wrong. We haven't said her name. Like,
no.
Like you just started doing it. So like,
well, I figure a kid now. I'm pretty locked in.
Do you know how? I know. That's true. That's true. That's fair.
So no. So dishes. Love her. She's been kicking ass at everything, but they'll be waiting for you. If you're hoping you're going to come home and they're going to be all done, no. Welcome home. There's the dishes.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I mean, like, I feel like as parents, we have very little, like I've said this. I ended up driving to New Philadelphia, which, by the way, I went to Newtown Mall. First time I've ever been. I like that mall. They have Marshalls, Joann's, Dick's Sporting Goods.
I don't know where that is.
It's in New Philly.
Oh, the New Philly. All right.
Yeah, I had to drive there to get a book bag because our Dick's did not have it in stock, but they did. Yeah.
Someone text 8 hours with an instructor, 60 hours with a parent. Have fun.
Yeah, that's true. We had to do it. Now, my kids my daughter drove way more than 60 hours because from the time she got her temps we started making her drive like all of the time.
We've driven with her a lot. She's good.
All the
She
time.
can drive. She's fine. She'll be fine.
Just wait till she gets maneuverability. I can't tell you in the old Fisher's Foods parking lot in North Canton how many hours I spent sitting there hitting cones.
Someone with you, I made both my kids do the class driver's ed. No way I was letting them do an online course that's useless. There will be too many accidents happening with uneducated drivers. You know how many drivers have their license for years that suck?
Yeah, that's true. That's fair. But I don't know. I feel like it's my job to like give them the best start possible. And I feel like sitting their butts in a classroom and being focused on what the instructor's saying is like the best I can do in terms of, and making them drive a ton before they go and take their test.
We go for drives every Sunday.
That's good.
She takes her recycling, and then we go driving around.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say we, her and her mother.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like the
I
Sunday
think it's
tradition.
important. Yeah.
We've done freeway with her. We've done nighttime with her. We've done rain with her. So we do. Oh, it's raining. Let's go.
Yeah. It's important to learn with the
Let's go.
headlights and the windshield wipers and.
I used to love to drive, not in my middle 30s. I hate driving. Enjoy it now, kids. Well, yeah, I get it. 7:27. Sports coming up. Right now it's Weezer and Beverly Hills. It's Q92. What is a weird deal breaker for you? I'll tell you one of mine. French tip toenails. I don't trust a girl with French tip toenails.
I don't know.
I feel like she'll key my car. I said this before. She'll key my car, punch out my car window, ruin my credit.
Okay.
I do not trust a girl with French tip toenails.
Okay, weird question. Was it a French tip like the ends are painted?
Yeah, the white. Like the white are on the tip.
Okay. I've
Yeah.
never seen toenails like that.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't.
Okay.
Because you should run.
Okay.
Because that girl will fight you physically. She will throw a beer bottle at your head.
I can see that.
Yeah. I'm telling you. Be careful with that. That's for some reason that me personally smoking.
Yeah, I
could
agree
be
with
one.
that.
Like, no. I'm good on that. So I'm curious. I gave you time.
You did?
I'll give you more time because some people text in. If you don't like dogs, deal breaker for this person on the text line. I get that. Gotcha. Very bad teeth. They do not have to be perfect, but super crooked, broken, missing, or visible cavities make me cringe, someone says. Enclosed shoes without socks tell me you enjoy the smell of Fritos and vinegar on your feet, and that's not okay. Deal has been broken. That is fantastic. Oh, man. Deal breaker. I'm a guy before I was married. Mine would be if the girl I had guy friends that they talk to all the time, if they keep in contact with an ex, unless it was their child's father, of course, and won't stop. I get that. If someone has a child with someone, they have to be in contact with them.
Right.
But if like the girl you're dating is just always talking with or around her ex, no.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
No.
Something doesn't seem right.
Bye.
Those are some people's, they're deal breakers.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Guardians lost to the Dodgers twice yesterday, losing 6-1 in the game that resumed from Wednesday night, and then losing again 9-3 yesterday afternoon. The Guardians are now 60-68 on the year. They are back to 6 games back of the Twins in the AL Central. They're in Toronto to start a series with the Blue Jays tonight. Tanner Bybee will be on the mound for Cleveland. The Akron Rubber Ducks lost to Altoona yesterday 2-1. They're now 55 and 59 on the year. They'll play Altoona tonight again at 6 on the road. Cleveland Browns yesterday traded quarterback Josh Dobbs to the Cardinals along with a 7th-round draft pick in exchange for a Cardinals 5th-round pick in next year's draft. And finally, tomorrow at 1 o'clock on the NFL Network, the Browns take on the Chiefs in their final preseason game of the year. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92.
Also, one other thing to add. I asked Jake if he played GTA.
Lauren made fun of me.
You've
My
never
Lord. You know how I drive, Christian.
Yes.
It wasn't that
It
bad.
was like he
I
hopped
missed
off a
one-
controller and
I
took the
missed
wheel.
one turn. I didn't know. I thought you told no. You told me Red Aid was on my right. It was on my left.
Either way, you have eyeballs and you know where the driveway was, and he tried to take us back to get into Rite Aid. I saw my life flash before. I'm like, we're going to take out the Rite Aid sign if he tries this. He did hit the brakes, thank God.
I stopped. We're fine. We made it.
Wait. I'm not sure I understand what happened. You turned right where you can't turn?
No, he missed the driveway. So, you know, when you go up Sawberg, how there's Rite Aid on the left?
Yeah.
Okay, so I told him to stop there to get more candy. And he was thinking it was on the right side of the street. And I'm like, I kept going, Jake, get over in the left lane. It's right there. Jake, over in the left lane. It's right there. And he still kept thinking, no, it's on the right. Like he's ignoring me, right?
He's like, yeah, Rite Aid. It's on the right.
Yeah.
Makes total sense. Right. I get
And
it.
when he finally realized it, he was going to go for it. But we were about 4 feet past the driveway. So almost I would have had to have like busted a mini Yui or gone through the grass. And I'm like, no, just turn left at the light. I'm like, that's why I got real quiet. And I'm like, do you play GTA? Because
He doesn't, does he?
no.
I have before. Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Would have never guessed. Would have never guessed that. But I'm glad to hear you do. $7:34 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Hope you guys are having a good one out there. Don't forget 8 o'clock hour Shine Down tickets to give away. Great concert with Papa Roach and Spirit Box. That's next week. You can attend to that. I'll be jealous. I would go, but I have to work the next day, and it's not worth not getting out of Blossom until 2 a.m. Or I would love to go. If that was a Friday show, a Saturday show, I'd be there. Too old.
I was really.
If it wasn't at Blossom.
Yeah.
I love Blossom as a venue, but leaving Blossom?
Oh,
Holy bottleneck exit, Batman.
yeah. They should really do something about
Oh,
that.
there's one way out. There's one,
Yeah.
all of you. And we do not abide by the every other car rule at Blossom. As people, as humans, we should abide by the every other rule. It would really help everyone get out quicker.
It would.
No
but
one
people,
realizes that.
They're so focused on getting out that's why they don't do it.
And by doing that, you make it worse for yourself and everybody. You're mad at everybody because no one will let you in. If you all would just abide by the every other, it would move quicker.
I agree.
Y'all try to cut each other off. Y'all try to come from roads that aren't even lanes. So honestly, some of it's self-induced.
Yeah.
But even there.
I was super sad over the weekend when I saw that Bob Barker died.
Yep.
You know what's sad is
I didn't.
I'm sorry. I didn't know he was still alive.
Christian.
I didn't know. I thought he died a couple years ago.
First of all, Jake, do you know who Bob Barker is?
See that reptile guy that had, I don't know. Is he,
I'm sorry.
No,
No,
keep
no.
going. Keep going. Keep going.
no, I don't know.
I want you to keep going with what you were saying.
well, there's, I don't even know who it is, but there was some old guy that was highly influenced in the reptile community that died over the weekend, and I thought maybe it was the same person because I thought his name was Bob, but apparently I was wrong.
Well, maybe his name was Bob, but
That's
it's
all
not.
I wanted.
So, Bob Barker passed away. He was 99 years old. He was the original host of The Price is Right.
Wait, do you know what The Price is Right is?
Yeah, I know that show.
Okay.
You only know Drew Carey hosting it, right?
I think so.
Wow.
Damn
it.
But I had to say to my kids, they didn't know who he was until I was like, the older guy that Adam Sandler gets in the fight with on the golf course in Happy Gilmore.
One of the
And
funniest,
they were
best
like,
movie he ever made.
"Oh." Yeah.
People fight me with that.
What was your favorite Price is Right game?
Had a couple.
One that was hands down my favorite.
There's a couple. I love the Yodeler.
Oh yeah,
I love the Yodeler
yeah.
for some reason. I love when you had to find the front and the back of the car.
Oh, and match the numbers?
To find the car.
Yeah, the price of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, everybody loves Plinko.
Of course. Plinko, I tried to make my own Plinko board in our garage out of dowel rods and a piece of cardboard. It didn't go over very well.
I don't know that made one for golf. It was really good. He's an engineer.
I was like 11, okay?
Yeah. It was really good. No, Bob Barker, awesome. He
was.
really was. He was like the best host for that show.
And you know what's so funny is like back in the day, they would do the Showcase Showdown and they would be like, a new dining room suit, a washer and a dryer. And like everybody, the whole audience would be like, and I was like, these are lame. Unless you got like a trip or a car in the Showcase Showdown as like your prize package, I was like, I would just be like, yeah, I'm good. I get it now. Thrilled to win a washer and a dryer.
Yeah.
Like, okay, get on board with this. Or sometimes they would be like, Vespas, scissors, Vespas, or jet skis. Like, I'd be down with that.
Sometimes you'd see one Showcase Showdown for one person that looked awesome. The other one looked lame as hell.
Exactly. And you could try. Wasn't it like if you were within $1,000, you won both?
You could. You had the opportunity to win both.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, one guy should be like a cuckoo clock. The other lady's like jet skis.
Yeah.
What? Well, that sucks.
Do you think I always thought as a kid, do you think they like paid people, like when they would call their name, they would be like, the next person to come down to The Price is Right is, and they would be like, Alice Mayberry. And she would fly up out of that seat, act like a lunatic coming down and up to the podium to like do her wager to try and get into the game.
I think you were just genuinely that excited.
You really think so? Like it wasn't like
in the crowd, all of a sudden you got a chance to win prizes or money out of nowhere?
Yeah.
You have no idea your name's going to get called.
That's true.
That'd be cool.
I suppose, but I think, how did they, like, every single person have such a big personality to run down and act like that?
Bob came the closest to one. Yeah, I've seen that meme all over.
I know. It's
came the closest to 100.
Whoever thought of that originally, I mean, that was.
I saw TikTok.
I think even Bob would crack a smile.
He would laugh.
Yeah.
But again, an amazing actor in Happy Gilmore. In my opinion, Adam Sandler's greatest work. People argue. I'm willing to die on that hill. That movie, to this day, makes me laugh hysterically. Every character, Chubbs,
He's like,
Shooter McGavin.
Oh, yeah. The price is wrong.
Oh, Bob Barker's cameo. I mean, it was just
that was very clever.
A good movie. I loved it. Loved it. Well done. Could you imagine doing the show for 35 years? Bob did it.
Yeah, he
a long
did.
time. That is a very, very long time. But he did it.
Yeah, he did.
Well done, Mr. Barker. It's AJR and Bang. It's Q92. I'm going to kick it off. My rage is being prescribed Ozempic and then finding out you cannot afford Ozempic, and now you can't do it anymore because it cost you $350.
Yeah, that's a big kick to the butt.
That is. By the way, Jake checked with his pharmacist parents, and they said that's pretty much the best deal I'm going to get.
Yeah.
For you people that pay less, God bless you. For people that got to pay more than they should for medications, you shouldn't pay more than you pay for your car in medication, in one medication. Rage room. Jake, you got some raids today?
Yeah, rage room. I don't understand why people walk, run, ride their bikes, ride their scooters in the middle of the street in the neighborhood when there's a sidewalk 5 feet from them.
I also have that rage.
Yeah.
I've said the same thing. Whenever I see a sidewalk, I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Why would you not walk on the sidewalk?
Move over 3 feet, go on the sidewalk, and let the cars drive.
Literally. I have the same rage. I've said that before. I'll say to myself in the car.
Yeah.
They'll be on the side of the road and I got to like go around them. And I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Like, especially, you're walking. There's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
It's a sidewalk.
Exactly.
For you.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Yeah.
For your safety.
Right.
You're a lot less likely to get struck by a car on the sidewalk.
Right. It could happen, but
No,
less
it
likely.
absolutely could happen. But I mean, it's God's will at that point.
Right.
I mean, I agree. It's a good rage.
Yeah.
Good rage. Let's see. We got the text line here. Rage room. When I sneeze about 46 times in a row. And I absolutely hate when I'm on my 10th sneeze and somebody that I'm talking to still having a conversation with me because I'm choking. I can't breathe. I'm snorting. And it's a hot mess. And they can't stop talking for 30 seconds as if I have any idea on what they're saying anyway. Rage room. I'm usually a 2 to 3 sneezer.
I definitely sneeze more than twice.
Yeah, there's never usually just one.
Yeah.
It's usually a 2 to 3, but I know people that they'll do it 10 times. I'm like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Saturday we went out. We took the kids swimming at his grandfather's.
Oh,
and
that's
Jamie's
fine.
her father's went over there and we swam.
Yeah.
Did that. Then unfortunately we tried to eat food afterwards, and I had 2 consecutive awful. A forecast coming up from Mark Johnson. Don't forget in the 8 o'clock hour, Shine Down tickets to give away. It's all coming up here on Q92. Saturday we went out. We took the kids swimming at his grandfather's.
Oh,
and
that's
Jamie's
fine.
her father's went over there and we swam.
Yeah.
Did that. Then unfortunately we tried to eat food afterwards, and I had 2 consecutive awful ordering experiences.
So like you DoorDash.
Where I went, no,
Okay.
we tried to go. It was, first of all, it was weird to begin with. Watch the time. Okay. It was weird to begin with because I suggested after swimming, hey, why don't we all just go get someone little? I don't want to go to like an expensive
Right.
somewhere. I don't care if it's fast food or just a place that's quick, not that expensive. Let's just grab a bite while we're out. I was like, yeah. And then somehow we end up going to Mexican, which if you know me at all, you know I can't stand Mexican food.
I love it.
As far Mexican food as I go is Chipotle. So the whole time we're driving, I'm like, if this was my idea.
And it got hijacked.
And somehow we're going to a place where everyone knows I won't like any of the food. But I'm thinking there's got to be something, right? Got to be something.
No.
Maybe they have an American menu or some stuff. I know Don Poncho's has actually an awesome
Yeah,
American menu.
Yeah, their fries are so good.
Burger, fry, the grilled cheese. It's awesome. This place did not.
Okay.
So I decided, I was thinking, okay, I like Chipotle. What if I get a burrito? And I'm just very specific to the man. And I say, I just want steak and rice.
Yeah, simple.
Seems like, okay, that might work.
Right?
That might work. I didn't take into account that I was in an authentic Mexican restaurant. So I explained this to the gentleman, and he nodded many times.
I got it.
I said, just, burrito, just steak and rice. You don't want this. I don't want that. You don't want this. I don't want that. Do you want this? I don't want that. I thought I just said I wanted just steak and rice. In my head, I said this. I'm like, I thought I made this pretty clear.
I was going to say, did you say this to the
I
waiter?
said
Because that doesn't
steak,
sound like you.
and he just kept questioning other things that, like, I said I didn't want on it.
Right.
And I spent
He was making sure.
a good couple minutes going, no, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice. Do you want tomatoes? Just steak and rice. Do you want this? Just steak and rice. And somehow that wasn't working. So it comes out.
And it wasn't steak and rice.
First of all, my own fault. I probably expected to see something looking like a Chipotle burrito. And it came out like this very loosely wrapped, I guess, burrito, if you will. Now, first of all, There was cheese on the side and cheese drizzled on the top. I have no idea where the cheese came into the picture. After I spent 10 minutes saying, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice.
Well, but they love to garnish with their queso.
Just steak and rice.
And most people would appreciate that. Queso
I
drizzle.
looked at that and I felt bad because the girls both looked at me like, oh no. And I looked at my plate. I looked at them. I looked back at my plate. I just thought, here we go. Scrape off the cheese. My poor fiance was trying to, oh no, we can fit. I'm like, it's fine. Please sit down. Please sit down. Because she's starting to get up, coming over to my plate. Like, please sit down. I love you. Please sit down. Let's not make a scene in the damn Mexican restaurant.
I get
I'm
that.
the picky eater.
Yeah, but she felt bad because she probably knew, like, he doesn't even like this to begin with, and that's what he got. Oh, God.
So I scrape off the cheese. Then I go to pick it up. And the whole GD thing just falls apart. It was so wrapped loosely, it just,
Right.
it looked like a piece of bologna. The rice is orange. I was like, what the hell is orange rice?
Well, a lot of times they'll put, like, salsa or tomato paste. Like, that's how you make Mexican rice.
So that made me like, oh, here we go. This is just great. So I mustered it down somehow to say it didn't taste good, in my opinion, realizing that I don't like Mexican food and everyone else does. It was awful.
Q92.
83 warm degrees for your Friday high with an isolated thunder shower during the morning hours, a little sun for the afternoon. Overnight, clouds, a little bit of clearing here and there, our low near 65. I am Art J. Weather from News 5.
Today's hit music, it is Q92. Jake, do you have that picture I sent you?
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. It is a great day for Q92 Sports. I woke up this morning
Yeah.
and it said, like, you have a new follower.
Okay.
You have a new follower on X. I guess I got to say X. I guess it is. And I look, see, we get new followers all the time. Let me see who it is. And I saw it and I was like, huh? I was like, let me look. It's probably a fake account.
Right.
Or a whatever they call those, a parody account or whatever.
Did we have like a celebrity or
No.
someone like really important follow
Well,
us?
From here. Bernie Kosar
Get out.
follows Q92 Sports.
Nice.
Took a screenshot, even tweeted about it.
Look at that.
How good was he? He had his own damn song made in the 80s, folks, if you don't know it.
We have this on cassette.
Oh, yeah. How you can grow. Yeah. Bernie.
Good morning, Bernie Kosar. I'm glad you're interested in what Q92 Sports has to offer, enough to click the follow.
That is amazing.
Huh?
Thank you, Bernie.
Huh? The man. Arguably, I don't even know if you can argue it, the most famous Browns quarterback of all time. And by far the favorite.
Yeah.
He's got our hearts forever.
He does.
That's very cool. So thank you, Bernie.
That's amazing. Look
Good
at
to see
you.
you.
I know what you're going to be bragging about in the team meeting Wednesday.
It's a beautiful thing.
You're going to be like, Christian Sports. You'll be like, Bernie Kosar follows us. And that'll be it.
That's all you need to know.
Yep.
And I'm done with sports.
Yep.
Jake, you're here, Bernie Kosar?
No.
Didn't think so. Didn't think so. He was a really good quarterback for the Browns.
He was. And he is stuck in Northeast Ohio, and he still is like very involved. So
Yes, he does a lot for the Browns, for the community. He is an awesome guy. And very cool that he follows our sports on the old social media. Thank you, Bernie. Love it, love it, love it.
very nice.
7:51, it's AWOL Nation and Sale. It's on Q92. She's suing him.
A year later?
Yep. Files
I mean-
lawsuit against Cedar Point. She was hit in 2021. She files a lawsuit seeking compensatory and, don't forget my favorite, punitive damages for the company and employees' alleged negligence. I think she's got a good chance of making some money.
I was just going to say, I think she has a case because even they were
Well-
like, oh my gosh.
Not this part's not funny. She was permanently injured.
Yeah.
Permanently.
I mean, like,
When
what-
the part as a flag plate came off the coaster and struck her in the head. They listed her injuries: head trauma with resultant traumatic brain injury. Now we're talking in words I can't really pronounce. Suprachiasmatic hemorrhage with cerebral edema, cerebral venous thrombosis, right subdural
Blood
hematoma. That's not good.
blood clot,
Hematoma.
collection of blood, which is a bruise.
Communicating hydrocephalus with VP shunt placement
Yeah, gosh, she had to have a shunt
and
place.
right open skull fracture.
Woo! Girl,
She is
girl's got a case.
her medical expenses exceeded $2 million
I believe it.
and will require future medical care and treatment with a cost around $10 million, the lawsuit claims.
Christian, when we paid for a life flight, it was $48,000 just for the flight. That was the most expensive airline ticket we've ever encountered.
Yeah.
$48,000. So imagine having to have a shunt place, being in the ICU, all of that advanced care. Of course, that was $2 million. And God knows how long she was in the hospital.
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm looking. It doesn't say in the article. This is from News Channel 5 to cite my source. Doesn't say what she's asking for money-wise.
That means it's a lot. Like
But
a lot of that.
they're claiming negligence that and that they also tried to destroy some evidence. It's interesting. I'll put this article up on Q92radio.com so you guys can read it for yourselves. But I think this woman has more than a case.
Yes.
Especially when you start alleged possibly tampering or destroying evidence. The lawsuit, alleges that the defendants interfered with and destroyed evidence by dismantling, destroying, and removing the return side of the Top Thrill dragster ride in spite of a written request from the plaintiffs to preserve all evidence, including trains and tracks. A couple more texts about changing careers here while we have a few moments. Let me see. Went from secretary to doctor's office to obtaining my degree to be a funeral director and embalmer at 28.
Woo!
Wow. You're the one that drains pop and fills them up with the stuff.
I got to give you credit because I'd never sleep again.
Another industry not going anywhere.
No.
Another job, you'll have security. If you're just I told you before, I couldn't do the funeral thing. I realize that's a moneymaker and a business that's very safe. I just couldn't wear a suit every day. And I couldn't smell those flowers every day.
That's what would get you?
Yeah, and the flowers. I can't stand the smell of that many flowers. In a funeral home, flowers it's death to me. Clock hour coming up again. We're going to be giving away Shine Down tickets in the 8 o'clock hour. They're coming to Blossom Music Center with Papa Roach and Spirit Box. Be listening for the cue to call in the 8 o'clock hour. If you'd like to win an African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass, all you got to do is go over and check out our live video stream of the morning show on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Like it, type in Bison in the comments, and you're entered We're going to give those away at the end of the show. 9 o'clock hour, missed connections. Again, we don't expect to have Mark Johnson with us this week. He is having big internet issues at his house. It's become worse by the storms. So he reached out via email and told me that today. So there you go. Text message. Bernie's from the Youngstown area. Went to Borman High School. Oh, I know. From Borman High School to Miami, Florida, to the NFL, to the Cleveland Browns.
He's the whole reason that my husband started liking the Miami Hurricanes way back in the day.
You know the other two teams he played for after the Browns?
No.
Cowboys and Dolphins.
Yeah.
The other two teams that Bernie Kosar played for. He was Troy Aikman's backup for a couple years.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes, he was. Then he played for the Dolphins for a second. Bernie follows up Q92 Sports on X, just so you guys can be reminded one more time. It's Maya Praz, ODB, it's Ghetto Superstars. Q. Man. They can't all be home runs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You miss every one of the shots you don't take.
That's right.
And you are not a dummy as far as I'm concerned. Let me see here. We got a couple more. Let me see here. Good morning, unanswered. You're a hard woman to reach, unanswered.
Probably because she doesn't want to be reached.
And then just to make Lauren crazy again. Good morning, Queen. Unanswered.
Dummy. Yeah.
2 for Queen.
Dummy. Yeah.
Drives me insane.
You know what? 3 for Queen.
Dummy. Yeah.
There you go. We'll end it on that one with another Queen. So another edition of DM Dummies. Great job. Thank you to the girls that send these in every weekend throughout the week. I appreciate it more than you know. Yes, real quick.
I understand though about pet names. I do. Okay. Queen insinuates though that she's way above you and you're her servant. That's not a normal relationship.
No.
I'm
Right.
sorry.
Right.
Just like I would never call him my king. He ain't my king. Are you kidding me?
Well,
We live in the same kingdom.
you don't
sir.
consider Tony your king?
No.
I don't know why you wouldn't. Jake, does Star consider you her queen? Or her king?
Oh.
Her king. Her
Probably
king.
not.
Her king. Or queen, whatever it is you guys
I'm
do.
gonna have to go with no on that.
No.
Do you
It's
call
his
her
hubby.
Do you call her your queen?
Maybe once, but
You-
not on the regular.
Jake. No.
No.
You call her queen?
I don't probably.
Oh.
Jacob?
How dare you?
No, Jake.
We're gonna talk.
It's not something I normally do.
It's
not,
something you should never do. I'd rather have.
Never, ever, ever.
Oh
what's
my!
wrong with that if you're in a
God.
relationship?
What's wrong with
Well,
it?
on the first message I would see,
What?
you're in a committed relationship. What's the problem?
Saying queen?
Yeah.
Oh, where do we start?
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
No, listen, Samantha on Facebook said, my son calls all the girls queen. Drives me nuts. Yes, mama. Teach him. No to the queens. No.
Jake, I don't ever want to hear that come out of your mouth again.
Ever. Or you're grounded.
All right.
Got
All right?
it?
Got it.
That is terrible. You do not got this. I'd rather you call up your girlfriend and be like,
Hello, Granny. It's the Undertaker.
I'd rather you do that. I really would.
Me too.
Again, 9 dating deal breakers that really aren't. They shouldn't be. He's considerably older or younger than you.
Yeah, I'm okay with
That should not be a huge deal
I mean,
breaker.
unless we're talking 16 and 36, then I'd,
Yeah.
But if it's over 18, okay. I mean, I might be like, ooh, that's weird. I don't know.
I'm 6 years older than my fiance.
I'm 5 years younger than Tony. He has a cousin. I don't remember the exact ages. I want to say she was 32 and he was 51 when they got married. It was a big.
Yeah.
And now he's in his 60s and she's only in her 40s. I just keep thinking
You know what, those 60s isn't what it was.
it's not, but I keep thinking things change. And I'm still young and primal and then things change.
You think you're still young and primal?
Yeah.
In your
still
40s?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in certain departments. I'm not saying I'm I'm not talking appearance-wise. I'm not talking anything like that. But I
Yeah.
still feel good and
we're
want.
in that part of life where we still feel like we're young and awesome and
Right.
hip, but we're not.
Right, and I acknowledge that. I
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
Like, I had a full circle moment with my daughter last night. Her Avita bracelets. She was like, my niece has them on, and she's like, I love those bracelets. I'm like, Maren, I have like 7 of them.
Yeah.
You do? I'm like, yeah, because they were popular like a while ago. I just don't wear them anymore. So she, of course, wants them, which is fine. But like, you have those moments where you're like, gosh, I'm old. I'm no longer cool. My
No.
kids do not look at me like I am.
Yeah. Yeah, they never did. Yeah. Not you, everyone. Number 2.
Oh, thanks.
I said not you, everyone.
Yeah.
Myself included. Do you think my not daughter thinks, oh, man, Christian's awesome?
I think she does.
Yeah. Number 2. Number 2, and I support this one. He's balding.
Yeah, no, that's not a good reason. Some
That's
guys
a
can
deal.
rock
What?
the crap out of a bald
You know what,
head.
though? I'm going to stick up for people. Listen, we all have. Now, do some people take it too far? They want perfection. Okay. But we all have things and styles that we like or don't like. I don't think that makes you a bad person if you're not attracted to someone who's balding.
Yeah, I mean, it's just personal preference.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't look, if someone's like, man, sorry, man, I don't like guys with big heads. Now, do you ever want to hear that? Of course you want to hear that.
Right.
But just because I'm bald means you have to, I don't know. I don't see that as a big deal.
Right.
We all have, there's hairstyles we like on guys or girls. There's
Tats, no tats,
That's what I'm
beards,
saying, like,
no beards.
you don't like how I look? Screw you.
Right.
I like you. That's just not my style. I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say, and I'm probably not saying it right.
No, I get it. I totally get it.
I don't get, okay. Not into bald guys. Okay. You can get a wig. You can go get a hair transplant.
No,
we talked about how bad those transplants are. My God. Number 3, he lives far away from you. I think that maybe should be a little bit. Depending on how far.
I think it really depends on the people. I mean, if you guys are very social people or you're very needy people, you need to be together a lot. Long distance is not going to work well for you.
Right.
But if you have confidence and faith in your partner and you guys have to be away from each other for a while and make that commitment to see each other, talk every day, I think you can make it work. I think it really depends on the person.
Someone coming to Jake's defense, and I welcome it. I will read it. Don't listen to the haters, first of all.
Shout out to all the haters. We probably wouldn't have made it if it wasn't for them hating.
It's true. If your woman is good with you calling her queen, that's all that matters. Be her king. Christian and Lauren are probably okay with her calling her husband daddy or Christian being called daddy.
In the history of our relationship, I have never called my husband daddy.
You should call him that today. Text him. .804 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, and Jake here with you on your Monday morning. Hope you guys are having a good one out there. Hope you're enjoying yourselves on this Monday morning. This hour, Shine Down tickets to give away with special guest Papa Roach on Spirit Box. Blossom Music Center, Wednesday, September 6th. Be listening when you hear the cue to call. Be caller number 10. And you will win the tickets. You'll be able to go see my favorite band, Shine. Just watching the video of them getting ready for their tour and rehearsals. It's going to be a great tour. Them and Papa Roach, man. Jesus, that's 2 really good bands to see live.
Yeah.
And in person. You ever heard of Papa Roach or Shine Down, Jake?
I've heard of them, yeah. I don't know. I know the songs, like, again, if I heard them, but, like...
But you've heard of both bands.
Yes, I have heard of both
Nice.
bands.
Love that. Love hearing that.
Side note, I was listening on the way in and I heard Jake on the mic and I was like, whoa, who is that? You came in real deep for the first break this morning.
I did.
Yeah, like you had a nice radio. Like, not that you don't have a nice radio voice, but sometimes you come in. We talk about the whole Mickey Mouse thing. Like, you start high and then you come low.
Yeah.
Like, no, I mean, I was like, oh, look at him. Oh, look at you.
Good
Jake.
to hear. I didn't know that. I did that.
I just had to tell you.
Well,
Nice
thanks.
job.
Well, good to know there. Deep voice, Jake. He's all over the place.
Yes.
He's all over the place. So thank you for watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X. If you haven't yet, go over and like the live video feed and use the word bison in the comments, and you're entered for a chance to win a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. We'll give that away at the end of the show. We got that coming up for you here as well. 9 o'clock hour, missed connections from Craigslist. That's all coming up. Right now it's Luke Combs and Fast Car and Q. Think how many more tickets you'd sell.
I'm sure. Yes, it would definitely create a bump in ticket
Oh, my
sales.
God. Chumbawamba playing all their hits. It would be amazing to listen to them play Chumbawamba.
What are they doing today?
Don't know. I mean, what more do you have to do?
You need a
gave
behind the music on them or
What
something.
more do you need? They gave the world their gift. They gave us Tub Thumping, which today people still love. It's the most inspirational song ever made, you could argue. Maybe Did You Ever Know You're My Hero? Maybe. I bet Midler. I mean, other than that, you tell me what song motivates you more than Chumbawamba. Eye of the Tiger, you could say maybe. What? I mean, I get knocked down and I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. Think about that. That's a mantra for life.
Did you know that
someone
actually...
said they split up. That better not be true.
Well, hold on a second. Did you know that following the success of Pump Thumping, it caused many of their loyal fans to label them as sellouts?
Yeah, every arena.
Wow. For that one song, Christian.
It was a banger. And it's still a banger in 2023. It came out in 1897. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did actually.
200 years. I don't know what it came out. 1997 it came out.
Christian. 2
What?
years ago, we got to look into this. It says Chumbawamba to return with new documentary and Tub Thumping reissue.
Absolutely.
But this was in 2021. Like, did anything? It says they're trying to make a comeback after almost a decade away with a new documentary. They split in 2012 after nearly 30 years together. In 30 years, that's the only song I know.
That's all they need.
It's a lot of years to play.
What else do you need than that thing? Like, it's just some one-hit
took
wonders
them
are just that good.
It took them 5 years to make a documentary about Chumbawamba. 5 years.
Chumbawamba Tour 2022. Let's see if there's any tour date.
It's 23, just so you know.
It says here, unfortunately, there are no concert dates for Chumbawamba scheduled in 2023.
They're probably doing a lot of private gigs, right?
Or practicing. Getting ready.
Maybe.
Chumbawamba's a real thing in the text on that. I thought Christian made it up. No, I didn't make up Tub Thumping. One of the greatest songs in the history of music. Listen to this. More than 14 million Americans age 50 and over actively play video games. It
just plays into how you think the retirement community is going to look here shortly.
40 million Americans.
I believe it.
50 and over. Think about that. They play video games. How about that? They found that in the study, they found that 3/4 of gamers age 50 plus play weekly, with 4 in 10 playing daily. Among gamers age 60 and above, 43% play video games every day.
What do you think they're playing?
I gotta imagine.
Tetris?
Well, you know what? Some of these. Listen, if you grew up a gamer, you stay.
Yeah, I would
I'm
think
not
some of
saying-
them Mario.
I'm not saying you don't go back and play the classics that you grew up with, because why wouldn't you?
Right.
But I think what a misconception might be is that everyone thinks they're all just playing Nintendo and Sega.
Right.
I don't know. Because I'm
What do you think they're getting at the Atari?
going way back now.
We have one,
You're
and it
going way
works.
back now. Listen, I have PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every one of them works.
Yeah.
All of them work. My brother has like Sega Genesis, Sega CD. He has Dreamcast.
Oh, I love.
Luke Combs, Fast Car, right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here. Hope you guys are having a good start to your day. Mine's not going well.
I wouldn't say so.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just trying to figure something out here. Apparently, looks like my credit card was hacked again. Not my debit card that I just got a new one of was hacked again. And the second I type back no, they're going to shut that card off. Again. I went 2 weeks without a debit card.
Yeah. Well, okay. So glass half full. You found out with the first rodeo that you can actually just go into one of the branches and they'll make you a card. Don't make the mistake of having them send you one again.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I know that you've put in a lot of effort to reset all your online payment stuff with this new card. And now this new card no longer works because you had to shut it down this morning.
Oh, I haven't done it yet. I got it.
And he gave us a virus here in the studio.
Yeah, and I clicked on from our prep site. I prepped on an article to possibly bring up for you guys for a topic, and I'm starting to get all these pop-ups from that, our prep site.
Every time I look at Christian, he has a new level of stressed out on his face.
So I got pop-ups on the computer. My bank card was hacked again.
Maybe it's following you. Maybe whoever hacked your bank card is like invading this computer too. I hope not.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, you're batting 1,000 for Monday.
I know everyone's been hacked, but I bet you no one's ever been hacked twice in 30 days. God, have mercy. I don't even know where to start.
I know. Yeah, so your Monday's not off to a great start.
If this is it, and plus I have a dentist appointment today.
And,
so just throwing fun stuff.
And Monday workloads during the high school sports season for us are pretty high.
This is one of the busiest days of the week.
Yeah.
So it's just all in all, just a fantastic start to my day.
I'm sorry.
If this is how the week's going to go, buckle up, kids. Anyone ever been hacked twice? There's a question for you guys. Within 30 days, I got a whole new card.
How about, I mean, this is really within 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Got a whole new card.
Yeah. You're going to get a whole new one again later today.
Oh, my God. I can tell you today when dogs be like, you got a second? No.
I mean, unless you really did order some takeout Jamaican food from Palm Springs, Florida.
Yeah, I don't think I did.
Or Palm Beach, Florida, whatever.
How do these guys do it? Christian, open up that one special drawer that is by you and pull out the bottle and have a drink.
Don't you wish?
I wish we had them. Did you change your bank login? No,
Yeah,
but they didn't hack my checking account. They hacked the card.
It's not a bad idea. It's just another layer of security. I mean, you're going to have to do something. What are you doing that?
I got gas and sheets today. Was that dangerous?
Did you check for a skimmer?
No, I didn't check for a skimmer. And none of you do either. You people are like, you check for a skimmer. Last time
Never
you
in
did
my
it.
life.
Tell me last time you did that at Shell. Like, oh, well, I don't do it, but they say you should. Like, yeah, you don't either.
That's hilarious.
They are tied. That's how they do that.
Well, yeah, they're to the same account. That's true. But how would they get the card number? So here's my question to you on your bank charges. Does it show the last 4 digits of which debit card on your account made the transaction?
Yeah, it shows me the card number.
Okay, and it's definitely your card.
That's my card. Yeah,
okay.
My new one. It shows me the last 4 of the card.
I got you. Because one time before I almost shut it down, and then I realized it wasn't my card; it was my husband's.
Put your money under a mattress. I'm about to.
Yeah.
I'm about to be a cash and carry guy. This is ridiculous. But you're right. My bank can give me a new card.
They can get you a new card today, which is good. It's just you have to go out of your way to go get another one today, and then you got to go back and change all those logins again, the passwords.
Did you get a new card with a new 3? Yeah, sure did.
Yep.
New card, all new numbers, all new 3-digit code. Everything's new. I didn't check for one, but I did find one at the gas station once. You found a skimmer? Where'd you find a skimmer? I had my card hacked by a skimmer 2 years ago. Now I always check first.
Like, how do you even check for that? How do you know if there's something in that machine?
How do you sneak one on with all the cameras and stuff?
I know. That's what I want to know. I mean, they do it. It happens.
Yeah, you'd think they'd have you on camera putting it on.
Yeah.
Skimmers.
How do you check for one? I want to know that.
I don't know. I got sheets.
I need to go watch a YouTube video.
Unbelievable. What a Monday. My wife and I will only use our debit card when it's in our presence. But if it's going out of our presence, we use credit card.
Yeah, I get that. Like, they won't assign their debit card number, like, to do an online purchase. So I don't either. I use PayPal because to me, it's a buffer. It's another layer of security. So, like, PayPal could decline the payment without it affecting my card that's tied to it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but who do a lot of people accept PayPal?
Yeah, a ton of people do.
Like grocery stores?
Like grocery stores, like Dick's Sporting Goods, like Target, like, yeah.
Hmm.
American Eagle.
Text, I've had my card hacked 3 times in 1 month. I definitely check for scammers everywhere, even at the bank, at gas stations. I got a new wallet that demagnetizes if anyone tries to scam it.
Wow. How do you check for skimmers? People.
Wiggle the card slot. A skimmer will typically be a little loose, or you can pull it off.
Oh.
You're going to see me at every gas station.
Wiggle in it.
Sir, knock it off. I have to.
Sir, you're going to break the machine.
I have to.
I'm on my third debit card.
I can't keep changing these numbers. Good Lord. Forecast coming up. It's Q92. How is the world not talking about this more? How is every show, whether you're sports talk, wacky FM morning show, news talk, farm talk, NPR, smooth jazz, I don't know, whatever it is you're talking about, why was yesterday the only thing people were talking about not the Navy pilot testifying under oath in front of our government that basically there are UFOs? Not basically. He claims there are. And mind you, he's under oath. Now, have people probably lied under oath? Probably. But that's really far to take it for a lie. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's really far to take it to go, I'm going to sit in front of Congress for a joke or just for poops and giggles. This guy was speaking yesterday. I mean, I've known there's aliens. You can't tell me that out of all the planets and all the universes and all the solar systems, we are the only one that has living beings. And people tell me, yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Like, does that make sense? Does that really make sense?
Well, I mean, it's been long known that, like, the Navy and the Air Force, I mean, different branches of the military have had video that they have actually released of things that they believe could be UFOs.
Yeah. What do they call them now? UABs, they call them, or something else? They call it. They have a new name they call them. I mean, this is the clip of him telling you. I mean, it's right here.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
And was this documentary evidence, this video, photos, eyewitness? Like, how would that be determined?
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you in a skiff about.
I don't know what a skiff is, but that's where they'd have to talk. Someone Google skiff.
I'm on it.
I assume that means like in private, away from everybody else. You know what I mean? Maybe in a padded room.
Q92.
83 warm degrees for your Friday high with an isolated thunder shower during the morning hours, a little sun for the afternoon. Overnight, clouds, a little bit of clearing here and there, our low near 65. I am Art J. Weather from News 5.
Another clip.
How do you know that these were not our?
Like my fiance.
Telling you, this turned out to be one hell of a morning.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
It's 8:23 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Again, Shine Down with Papa Roach and Spirit Box tickets to give away this hour. Be listening. Giving that away when you hear the cue to call. Talking about getting your stuff hacked. Apparently my new bank card just got hacked like my old bank card.
Yeah.
I clicked no. They shut down the card for an update, in case you're wondering. And they're like, call this number immediately. I do, and it's a busy signal. It might not be open yet. Call immediately. I did. Someone text, you can get PayPal debit card, but Amazon doesn't accept PayPal. eBay owns PayPal, and eBay is Amazon's competition. So PayPal does not work with Amazon.
Yeah, I've never had a problem with Amazon, actually. I mean, so my regular.
PayPal?
Yeah. No, just checking out directly through Amazon.
Oh, I know Amazon. They're good.
Yeah.
They're good at
I've never-
refunds. They're
yeah.
good. They're good at a lot. I'll give Amazon that. They do a very good job with that.
I've never had an issue. So I mean, but other stuff, like if I'm just online shopping for Christmas and I'm going around to a bunch of retailer like sites and buying different things, 100% PayPal. Mm-hmm. I've done that for years.
And you say because there's a buffer that will like protect you?
Well, yeah, because PayPal will stop or freeze the charge too before it even hits your card. Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
if they see something that looks
yeah,
suspicious.
I've gotten a call from PayPal. Like, did you really did it? I'm like, yep. They're like, okie doke, we're good.
Okay.
I just feel like it's
I guess
layer before my actual
thought
bank
on that
account.
was I guess, and I'm just didn't know. I didn't think PayPal was accepted very many places, like as a payment. Like,
Mhm.
can I walk into like a food place, get dinner with PayPal?
You also thought that eBay was a big online garage sale.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Apparently, they have skimmers for the chip cards now too. I've started using Tap to Pay as much as that was what my card was, and that's what I've been doing. Tap to Pay.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of that one being skimmed yet, although I'm sure it's coming. Oh, they'll find a way. Sorry that happened to you, Christian. That's one for the Rage Room tomorrow for sure. Hope your day gets better. It won't, but thank you. Where was your cars used? Lastly, Sheets. At like 4:30 in the morning. Sheets. I filled up. Didn't even go in the store. I don't know why people don't charge everything to a credit card, then pay it off. I use Discover for the cash back. I don't know. I just always worry about credit card debt. As someone who is debt free that came out of
Same.
a lot of credit card debt, I'm like the jilted lover.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get back into any bad habits.
Well, we talked about doing that with American Express just because they have great like flight rewards and cash back rewards and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, we should just use the American Express all month for all of our expenses and then just pay one bill at the end of the month. And Tony was like, no. So we did it. That's how that story goes.
I love Apple Card. It doesn't have numbers on the actual card. If you think you've been compromised, you can instantly change your card number in the app. Do people take Apple Card?
Yes. Apple Pay? Yes.
This is the Apple Card, like it's a card you get.
Well, I understand that, but it's no different than a debit card.
I got it. Oh, you mean where was this scam used? Apparently, where was it used? At a Mediterranean restaurant or something? Caribbean restaurant?
He really doesn't listen to me. He's like, hey, where is this from? What does it say?
There's a lot going on in my head at the moment.
It was a Jamaican restaurant out of Panama City Beach, Florida.
That's where my card was apparently used.
Yes.
Very recently. Apple Card is a MasterCard.
See?
I've seen a lot of like, Christian, you should get an Apple Card. I thought, nah.
You thought nobody takes it. Why would I do that?
Nobody takes it.
You guys all have a card you can't use anywhere. Ha ha.
Yeah. How's that Apple Card treating you? So anyway, that's hacked again.
And that
Hate to
sucks.
keep bringing that up, but I gotta.
That stings a little. It's a big swift kick in the rear on a Monday.
It's a kick in the genitals.
Yeah.
It's a kick in the genitals. Trying to take me for $33. Hope it was a good meal.
Mm-hmm.
It won't happen again.
Actually, hold on. What was the name of the restaurant again?
I'll have to go back into my banking app. That probably logged me out by
Hold
now.
on. I might be able to get it back up. No, I can't. Oh, I found it. We're good. Yeah, it's a Caribbean restaurant. They actually have one in Miami too. Hold on. Let's look at their menu.
Yeah, what could they have gotten? Hopefully something good.
I don't know how to pronounce this.
No?
Sandwich two jamones? Chilaquilas?
It's weird, though. It's not even showing up in my pending. It doesn't even show in my pending.
Did they take it away?
Maybe.
Maybe they ordered a menudo. Oh, no, you're good. It's a good thing you didn't. They did not order a menudo.
Menudo?
That's $150.
Man.
Everything else is a lot cheaper.
How do they use your card at a restaurant without your card? Great question. Yeah. How could they even have done that?
They had the card number. Typed it in.
Don't you got to swipe it or insert it or tap it?
When you do Uber Eats, into what?
Oh, they Uber Eated. Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's a kicker.
They had it delivered from this Jamaican.
I don't even have Uber Eats.
No.
Did you use your card on vacation? Yes, that's where it got hacked.
The first time, yeah.
The first time. This is the second time in 3 weeks, in case you're wondering. With a whole new card, whole new number, whole new everything.
Oh, hold on a second. This isn't for a particular restaurant. This is literally a delivery service for Jamaicans. They speak a different language for Uber Eats. It's like a division of Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Only it's like Jamaican delivery in West Palm Beach. So if you're Jamaican and you don't understand English, you can order it through this portion of Uber Eats and they will deliver it to you so you can communicate with them.
Sweet. Well, Jamaica me crazy when you guys keep hacking my card. Knock it off. It's not funny anymore. It's kind of funny, but not really. It's Q92.
This is a Q92 Sports. This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Guardians lost to the Dodgers twice yesterday, losing 6-1 in the game that resumed from Wednesday night, and then losing again 9-3 yesterday afternoon. The Guardians are now 60-68 on the year. They are back to 6 games back of the Twins in the AL Central. They're in Toronto to start a series with the Blue Jays tonight. Tanner Bybee will be on the mound for Cleveland. The Akron Rubber Ducks lost to Altoona yesterday 2-1. They're now 55-59 on the year. They'll play Altoona tonight again at 6 on the road. Cleveland Browns yesterday traded quarterback Josh Dobbs to the Cardinals along with a 7th-round draft pick in exchange for a Cardinals 5th-round pick in next year's draft. And finally, tomorrow at 1 o'clock on the NFL Network, the Browns take on the Chiefs in their final preseason game of the year. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. Sad.
Like I got teary-eyed reading it in class.
There are some cartoon movies that got you.
Yeah. That was
There's
one
a
of
few
Casper was another one.
Casper could get you.
Yeah.
Casper could get you. I mean, you're going to laugh, but I mean, Transformers the movie, cartoon movie. Because you have to understand, and I think any man in his 30s and 40s that's listening can understand this. The cartoon I watched my entire childhood. People barely, even though there were wars every day and everyone had guns and rockets, barely anyone was even shot, let alone injured. I mean, they had these wars, and it was the worst aim I've ever seen in my life. Meanwhile, I watched The Walking Dead in 2023, and everyone's a marksman and never misses.
Right?
But the movie happens, and all of a sudden, people are getting killed. And it had never happened in a cartoon before.
Yeah.
Like the opening scene, Megatron smokes some of the like old school G Transformers, like it kills them. And you're just, I remember as a
I
child.
see you in the family room, like pacing, like pulling on your
honest
hair.
to God, Lauren, I know no one, unless you're watching, can see this. This was me. I was like,
and your heart broke right then and there.
Some of the most popular characters were literally smoked in the first scene of the movie. Optimus Prime died.
What?
I was like, what am I watching? That messed me up. Yeah. Of course, that cartoon got me.
I guess.
Optimus Prime, he was my hero.
Stayed with you. I mean, you can recall a lot of details.
He was my hero. It's Q92. Christian, Lauren, and Jake here with you on your Monday morning. And still to come, Shine Down tickets. Special guest Papa Roach and Spirit Box. That is Wednesday, September 6th at Blossom. We're going to be giving those away this hour. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 10. We got that for you. 9 o'clock hour. Missed connections from Craigslist. We're not going to be joined by Mark Johnson this morning. He was having internet issues in the storms up in Cleveland last week. Came through here. Made it even worse. So he does not have very good, reliable at all internet. So he's not going to be able to join us this week. And that's unfortunate because we love talking with him.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully he'll be back next week. 330-450-9292 is a phone number. Text line 330-269-9292. Thanks for having us on the radio, streaming us at Q92radio.com. And, of course, we're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Again, go there, like the live video feed, type in Bison in the comments. You'll be entered for a chance to win a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pack. We have that for you here today. We'll announce that winner coming up at the end of the show today. Text message. My wife's card was used multiple times on an Uber. Ended up being linked to a digital merchant. They didn't use her actual card, but the numbers were linked to a digital merchant with Uber. Look into that. Getting it delivered through a service takes a decent amount of testicular fortitude. That means their information can be obtained from that service. That is true. That means, like, they could get your address.
Yeah.
Or who's using the card.
But you don't use Uber Eats, though, right?
No, don't even have the app. Never use
Well,
it.
see, and I think that when there are hackers involved, I mean, maybe this was actually like they did order food. Maybe they didn't. They just put in the charge that way. You see what I'm saying? Like, just to take your money.
I never have any money in my account, so I never get hacked. Paycheck comes in, I pay bills, and then make hubby buy what I want.
There you go.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah.
I don't have a sugar mama. Be nice.
You kind of do.
I kind of do. She's the breadwinner, that's for sure. So she says goes. Keller and I both, we talk about that sometimes.
Yeah.
We're both in committed relationships with people that they bring home more gross money a year than we do.
Mm-hmm.
Not that common. Maybe it is more common. I don't know.
I don't think it's that uncommon. I know a few people that actually, I know one in particular that is still a full-time dad and his wife goes to work every day.
That was the dream. The dream was always be a stay-at-home dad. We're like 2 or 3 promotions away from being able to do that comfortably.
Yeah. She's a doctor. So he doesn't need to work.
No, good for him. Yeah. Myself and my wife were hacked for a little over $900 from a scuba store in California. I've never been to California or been scuba diving. We've only recouped a little over 500 of it.
Listen, I was part of that big Target data breach that happened 5 years ago. Do you remember that?
Kind of. I remember that.
Literally a couple weeks before Christmas, I had $900 taken out from Ticketmaster. And it was because it was linked back to that Target data breach. They reached out and contacted us, and Target did, and said, your card was sorry. It was too late.
Yeah. Someone asked if that was a legit text. I got, yeah, because it's from farmers, and I have the chain from previous times it's asked me, and I've said yes or no.
Right.
So they do a good job of that, and they even tell you it's Farmers Bank. You can opt out by doing this. So they've been pretty cool at that. So, I mean, come on.
I'm sorry. That's real stinky. Did you text Jamie and tell her?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
She's like, you can stop at the Canfield branch on the way home.
I mean,
on your way home.
There's nothing else to say, right?
Stop there. She wants to look at my last 30 days. Because 2 of the disputes, the one they recouped, the one I don't think they've refunded me yet for.
They have 30 days, I think.
Do they?
Yeah.
So I just don't understand, with a whole new card, all new numbers, everything. How did that happen again? We now have an app for our debit card where we have to lock and unlock it every time we use it. It's a pain, but it saves our money.
That's true.
What app is that?
Yeah, really.
You have to lock and unlock your account. Didn't know that was available. Who knew the security stuff that's out there? And who knew the power of the hackers?
I think we're all like kind of silly, like to believe that we do all the shopping online and that it's not going to happen. Now, I think yours happened a little too fast.
I would say so.
Like, how many times did you actually use the card since you've had it?
I've used it. I mean, over the weekend.
Okay, 10 times
We went
maybe?
out to dinner. Yeah, maybe something like that.
No, it could be any one of these processing companies. I mean, it could even be the restaurant you went to dinner at. Maybe they use a processing center and someone skimmed your number off of that. You don't know.
I don't. Jake,
People are evil.
You ever been hacked, Jake?
Not hacked, but I've been scammed online.
Oh, no, this is good. How were you scammed online?
Yeah.
Well, I was late shopping one night, like years ago.
You were what shopping?
Late shopping, like at like past midnight.
Oh,
late.
I
yeah.
thought he was shopping for Lay's.
Yeah.
I'm like,
No.
okay.
No. And I saw an Instagram ad, and it was like this electric surfboard, and it was like a few $100s. I was like, add to cart. And then weeks later, I got a foam boogie board. That was the most expensive boogie board I've ever bought.
Okay, but hold on a second. Like, how often were you frequenting somewhere where you could ride an electric surfboard?
I mean, it wasn't like a surf. I mean, any lake.
How would an electric surfboard work?
Well, it's not like
in water.
Well, it's I forget it's called a foil board. So like it lifts you above the water. It has like a propeller on the back. So
I saw those down at the in the ocean. Yeah.
So you don't need like waves or anything. You can
like
ride it at
suspend
any
over the water a little bit.
Yeah, so you can use it in any body of water.
I suppose you go down a creek, I guess.
Yeah.
Or
On a what?
A creek. A creek. Maybe a
Jake,
lake.
Go get your kickboard. We're going to the creek.
Going to you go to Congress Lake, I guess, with that.
What? No one swims at Congress Lake.
I don't know. We're at
If
Portage
he, was,
Lake.
if he was in the water at Congress Lake, I'm pretty sure security would be coming in after.
Go to
him.
Lake Milton, ride that bad boy. That would have been fun.
It would have been fun.
So you thought you were buying an electric
Are you thinking
surfboard.
Portage Lakes or like
I said
Lake
yeah, that's what I
Cable?
said. Maybe Lake Cable.
Okay.
Maybe Berlin.
That would be close to home for you.
Could ride that baby all over. You'd be the belle of the ball on the lake that day.
Yeah.
Who's that?
How old were you?
Yeah, I was in high school still, I think.
Okay. What did your mom say?
I don't think I ever told him. I told my brother.
Didn't they know? Was it your money?
Yeah, it was my money.
Oh, so it wasn't like you used your mom or dad's
Yeah,
money.
yeah, no.
Well, that's fine.
What did Jared say? Was he dying laughing?
Yeah, he just laughed at me. Told me I was stupid.
Well,
You
I
and your
mean,
electric surfboard
I think
dream,
we've
Jake.
all done it. So which leads me to I just have a question for both of you and then for the listeners. I want to try Temu so bad. Has anybody used it?
My sister did.
And
I just sign up to help her get something, and I just get flooded with these stupid emails now from Temu.
okay, I don't
and
care
everything
about.
looks stupid and fake and scammy.
Listen, I have one person. He's 15.
Oh.
He's ordered from Temu, and he gave me a very good review. He gave me very detailed, like, this is what I ordered. This is what it looked like. He even had some of the stuff on him, like, look. You know, like he was showing me the picture, showing me what he got, and I was kind of impressed. And I'm tempted, but has anybody? I need more than the review from my 15-year-old friend. And it wasn't my son.
Something is very fishy about Temu to me. Very. Very. I don't know what it is. It just seems like a very nefarious. Something's not right here.
Like your credit card can get hacked if you use
Yeah,
it.
twice.
But I want to try it so bad. Has anybody
I
out
don't
there
know.
tried Temu? I need to know.
Temu. Warren G. Nate Dogg. Regulate. Q92. You look amazing. Good Lord, girl. Unanswered. You up to anything fun for the 4th? Unanswered. Hey. Unanswered. What are you doing tonight? Unanswered. That's 4. That's 4.
He obviously does not listen to the show.
No.
Or he'd know.
No. 2 messages and it's time to
2
accept the
and you're
law.
through. Right.
2 and through. I sent that girl 2 messages. She responded to neither. I am gone. Message sent. Loud and clear, ma'am. You went with 4. Unanswered. That makes you a DM dummy.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
Although you went with nothing perverted. You didn't insult her. But you got to know the rules. Like Lauren said, 2 and through. It's easy to remember. We rhymed it. I don't know what else we could do. All right, let's go. The next one here. This is definitely Tinder. Very simple. I just laughed at this. I would love to have dinner with you now and get to see this angel in person,
Oh my God.
unanswered. I'd love to get dinner and see this angel in person. Survey says,
Dummy. Yeah.
I hit that one, sir, for illegal use of angel.
You know what?
Angel. I've learned over the years, I didn't always know this, but I learned over the years, pet names out the gate can really piss off a girl.
Yes.
Right out the gate. Now, if you know someone.
Even if it's not, it can still piss off a girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're dumb, okay? I don't need to hear, oh, my queen, oh, my angel,
My queen.
my princess. I love you. But no.
All right.
And I'm not saying you shouldn't treat your woman with respect and
right.
let her know she's loved, but we don't have to get all cheesy up in there.
No, and like I said, I don't think another, Christian Bigglesworth rules of DMing, pet names out the gate, never a good idea. Never a good idea.
It says more about you than it does her.
Another one sent here. This is Tinder because it even says Tinder on the screenshot.
Alrighty.
He is reacting to one of her pictures. He is saying, she's obviously, this girl works in the medical field. Wow, you can give me CPR anytime.
Oh my criminy.
Actually, if I got to meet you, I would probably need it. You are adorable.
Dummy. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you 2.
Dummy. Yeah.
You, sir, are going to be single for a while.
I'm gonna make a nurse joke because you're a nurse. Oh, I think I'm sick.
Get it?
Because you're a nurse and I'm sick and you're adorable. Like, what is she, a puppy?
No kidding. Awesome.
What does it do? What is it? You have to get friends to help you get free stuff?
Well, they run like specials where if you get so many friends to sign up, you can get free stuff. But they just offer products really cheap. And a lot of times the shipping is free on like $10 or more. So it's really great. People think it's a scam, but I've always gotten everything I've ordered, and my card's never been hacked or anything.
Are you bidding on? Is it like a bidding?
No,
or you just buy it?
stuff,
No,
Christian.
you just buy it.
I've got to show him the app. I've got the app on my phone. I appreciate you calling. How long does it take to usually get the items?
About 2 weeks.
Okay, that's not terrible. I'll
So
wait
it's-
for 2 weeks for the price I pay.
So it's Amazon.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, the prices are great.
It's not Amazon.
Well, it's Amazon, but cheaper.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, it's like
They
the Dollar
carry-
General version of
Yeah, they've
of
got
Amazon.
like a little bit of everything.
Temu. So you've had no issues with Temu.
No
And
issues.
you're-
I've ordered several times.
Your card did not get hacked.
No, it did not get hacked.
Oh, thank you so much for
All right,
calling. You
thank
made my
you.
day.
Temu call number 1. All right, we'll get back into this Temu conversation. I see a lot of text messages coming in. Your
Yeah.
experience with Temu.
Bring it.
Call, text, comment on Facebook, YouTube, or X. But right now, Shinedown tickets. Yes, Shinedown's coming to Blossom with Papa Roach and Spirit Box. Going to be a great show. Wednesday, September 6th. We're going to give away a pair right now. 330-450-9292. Caller 10. Shinedown tickets are yours. Good luck. Hey, it's Christian Bigglesworth. Saw Hooters in Myrtle Beach. Great wings. I will die on that hill. You're like, oh, you only go there because the boobs. First of all, I don't like their pantyhose. Second of all, I don't like they wear them real dark brown grandma pantyhose under their shorts.
Well, it matches the colors.
like
They're
it.
orange and brown.
Ruins it almost for me. Almost.
Interesting.
Don't like it. Don't like it at all. But their breaded wings with their curly fries, I'm telling you right now, I'll put those up against anybody. If you've been to Hooters and you have an open mind, you know I'm telling the truth. Jake, ever been to a Hooters?
I have not.
It's all right. I mean, there's not like there's one around. I can't like blame you for that. Like, I don't know where the closest one is.
Have you ever been to a Dick's Last Resort?
Nope, never heard of it.
Ever been to a Dick's Sporting Goods?
Yes.
All right.
Have you ever been to a Dick's Last Resort?
No. Oh, wait, is that where they insult you? Put the
They're
hats
so
on you?
mean.
I did go to that one.
I like borderline like you start taking it personally.
Oh, they go after you.
They do.
Yeah, and they'll go after you physically, not attack you, but like they'll go in on you.
Yeah, I don't know that I could take
Like
my
I
kids
would,
there.
if you're someone who's very either self-conscious or offended easily, I would not
it's not
go
the
there.
place for you.
And like you can't go there and get mad.
No, you know what you walked into.
That's literally
Full
their
disclosure.
Yeah, that's their shtick. They
Right.
insult you.
Yes.
That's what their job is. So, but there's always that one. It's like my brother when he rode the bumper car.
Oh, your poor brother. Bless his little heart.
I could cry laughing every time I tell that. I can see it so clearly. He was crying and screaming at people to quit hitting him.
Oh my god.
I don't know what he thought bumper cars were. He was like, "Stop it!"
When you were in line, did he not see?
I couldn't breathe. I was in tears. Like you ever laugh so hard you can't breathe?
Yes. How much older
Yeah.
are you than him?
2 years.
That's it?
Yeah. I mean,
how old was he at the time?
I mean, we were kids. It was Geauga Lake, and we were kids. I mean, we had to be like between like 5 and 10 or like 8 and 12 or something like that. Like I was in grade school. I just remember he was in the bumper car and everyone's hitting him, and he is screaming at people to stop.
Your poor brother, you're dying
And
laughing.
I remember looking over, and my dad, someone laughs hard, they would like clap their hand and like
Yes.
walk away.
Yes.
My dad lost it.
Yeah.
It was the most entertaining thing I've ever seen in my life. Tilted Kilt? Jake, you ever been to the Tilted Kilt?
No.
There's a certain rock band from the 90s that's officially back together starting in 2024. You know who it is?
No.
I'm going to play it.
Do it.
You've been waiting for this. It's not quite
Me
in
or
sync.
you?
Not quite in sync,
Oh, okay.
but it's close. Creed's back.
Oh, you know what? I did see something about that.
Scott Stapp went back to Creed. They were not on good terms for years. There was bad blood for years. I know it had like calmed down, but for a while, they were not. I would even dare to say they weren't talking. Now, you're probably asking yourself, where are they reuniting at? Sonic Music, Sonic Temple, Incarceration, Rocklahoma in Oklahoma.
Maybe.
One of the huge, huge rock festivals.
Do you know?
Glastonbury, Lilith Fair.
Maybe.
I could keep naming them.
Maybe Sarah McLachlan's going to introduce them as they come
Welcome
on.
to Lilith Fair. Creed.
Everybody, Creed.
Coming up next, Melissa Etheridge. But until then, and the Bengals.
Hey, I love the Bengals.
Right after Belinda Carlisle, going to get some Creed in here. Over to Lilith Fair 2024. Farm Aid? No. They're reuniting for the summer of 1999 cruise.
Oh, that makes sense
in
then.
2024. Their first show together in 12 years, a 4-day cruise. You could hear Creed all 4 days.
Wow.
I saw like the picture they released. They all look pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you've
For
seen...
like guys that now I imagine are all in their 50s.
Yeah.
All 4 of them, they look good.
Uh,
The article, is on Q92radio.com. If you guys want to read the article and see the picture I'm talking about. Guys are still in good shape, look good. Be a little gray in the beard, but
yeah.
they look good. Sometimes you see a band. I don't want to use Motley Crue as your template, but sometimes you see Motley Crue come out there and you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
Creed looks good. So if you're doing the Rock Voyage next year, you're going to get to see Creed.
Yeah, I feel bad. Chris Daughtry's had a really hard past couple of years. He lost his stepdaughter.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
So maybe he needs this.
Daughtry?
Yeah, Chris Daughtry. His daughter, his
Why are you
stepdaughter.
bringing up Daughtry?
Oh my gosh. I'm an idiot. I'm thinking Creed. Never mind. Oh my gosh. I'm having a Monday on a Thursday.
Creed. It's shame since John Lennon died. I haven't been the same, Creed.
No, what's his name?
Scott Stapp.
Scott Stapp. That's right. But I thought, hold on.
I thought they were on the cruise too. I was like, oh, maybe that's where you're going.
No. Hold on.
Also on the cruise is Three Doors Down, Buck Cherry, Tonic, Fuel, Vertical Horizon, The Verve Pipe, Tantric, and 9 Days. So you're going to see a lot of music on this cruise. Again, 9 dating deal breakers that really aren't. They shouldn't be. He's considerably older or younger than you.
Yeah, I'm okay with
that. Should not be a huge deal breaker.
Unless we're talking like 16 and 36, then I'd,
Yeah.
But if it's over 18, okay. I might be like, ooh, that's weird. Like, I don't know.
I'm 6 years older than my fiance.
I'm 5 years younger than Tony. He has a cousin. I don't remember the exact ages. I want to say she was like 32 and he was 51 when they got married. Like, it was a big.
Yeah.
And now he's like in his 60s and she's only in her 40s. I just keep thinking, like,
you know what, those 60s isn't what it was.
It's not, but I keep thinking things change. And I'm still like young and primal, and then things change.
You think you're still young and primal?
Yeah.
In your 40s?
Yeah.
Okay.
In certain departments. I'm not saying like I'm not talking appearance-wise. I'm not talking anything like that. But I still feel good and
we're in that part of life where we still feel like we're young and awesome and hip, but we're not.
Right, and I acknowledge that. I know that.
Yeah.
Like, I had a full circle moment with my daughter last night. Her Avita bracelets. She was like, my niece has them on, and she's like, I love those bracelets. I'm like, Maren, I have like 7 of them.
Yeah.
You do? I'm like, yeah, because they were popular like a while ago. I just don't wear them anymore. So she, of course, wants them, which is fine. But like, you have those moments where you're like, gosh, I'm old. I'm no longer cool. My kids do not look at me like I am.
Yeah. Yeah, they never did. Yeah. Not you, everyone. Number 2.
Oh, thanks.
I said not you, everyone.
Yeah.
Myself included. Do you think my not daughter thinks, oh, man, Christian's awesome?
I think she does.
Yeah. Number 2. Number 2, and I support this one. He's balding.
Yeah, no, that's not a good reason. Sometimes
That's a
can
deal.
rock the crap out of a bald
You know what,
head.
though? I'm going to stick up for people. Listen, we all have. Now, do some people take it too far? They want perfection. Okay. But we all have things and styles that we like or don't like. I don't think that makes you a bad person if you're not attracted to someone who's balding.
Yeah, it's just personal preference.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't look, if someone's like, man, sorry, man, I don't like guys with big heads. Now, do you ever want to hear that? Of course you want to hear that.
Right.
But just because I'm bald means you have to, I don't know. I don't see that as a big deal.
Right.
We all have, there's hairstyles we like on guys or girls. There's
tats, no tats,
that's what I'm
beards,
saying. Like,
no beard.
Oh, you don't like how I look? Screw you.
Right.
I like you. That's just not my style. I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say, and I'm probably not saying it right.
No, I get it. I totally get it.
Okay. Got into bald guys. Okay. You can get a wig. You can go get a hair transplant.
No,
we talked about how bad those transplants are. My God. Number 3, he lives far away from you. I think that maybe should be a little bit. Depending on how far.
I think it really depends on the people. If you guys are very social people or you're very needy people, you need to be together a lot. Long distance is not going to work well for you.
Right.
But if you have confidence and faith in your partner and you guys have to be away from each other for a while and make that commitment to see each other.
See Shine Down and Papa Roach.
Great. Congratulations, Stacy. Not only that, you also get to see Spirit Box because they're all at Blossom Music Center Wednesday, September 6th. Tell everybody your favorite station sending you to see Shinedown.
Q92.
And then I want to know people who met who they're with without the help of anything. Internet. No dating sites, no eHarmony, no Facebook, none of that. Some of you text in here. Let's see. Maybe this will help you guys. You know that when they tell you singles, they go, well, you got to get out there and meet somebody. Like, well, where? Let's find out where. Met at work. 14 years together, married 9. One for work.
Yeah.
Met my wife in 98. I don't believe there were online methods at the time. Well, where'd you meet her? Where did you guys meet? My best friend met her husband in a bar on Halloween. Married Fred Flintstone and still together 15 years later.
Oh, that's a cute story.
There you go. Bar, Halloween party. How about that? That's where they met.
I wonder if they have a Bam Bam.
They might. Or if they do Bam Bam.
Well, I'm sure they do.
If they have a kid, Bam Bam. They did Bam Bam.
Right.
Been with my man for 8 years now. We met through mutual friends. The old mutual friend still works.
Yeah.
Met my husband at a friend's house party.
See, I think friends are good because they know your personality and the other person's personality. So I don't mind a good friend fix up for people. You know what I mean?
It's great. You should just stop at the first sentence. Met my wife at Chives. Fantastic. That is the Barn Alliance, my friend.
Love Chives.
Her and I had mutual friend. The mutual friend and her came up to me and introduced herself. We talked for a while that night, exchanged numbers. Started dating a few weeks later. Chives, where you can find love. I met my husband at Screwy Louie's in Akron 25 years ago. I was on the dance floor. He came up behind me and danced to the song Next Too Close.
I love that story.
I've been to Screwy Louie's.
Me too.
I've been to Screwy.
Fun fact for part of my bachelor, or no, it wasn't it was my 21st birthday. We went to Screwy Louie's in Akron.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I remember seeing girls that weren't. Girls just started dancing topless.
At Screwy Louie's?
Yeah.
Not the night I was there, but okay.
Great night. I met my girlfriend through a friend, but my girl also worked at Taco Bell.
Oh, I have one. My husband and I met when I was working for the cleaning company that cleaned his company's offices. He thought I was good looking. Word got back to me. The rest is history. 15 years together. That's actually my cousin.
Cleaned her office.
That's how they met.
Now it cleans her heart. Think how many more tickets you'd sell.
I'm sure. Yes, it would definitely create a bump in ticket
Oh, my
sales.
God. Chumbawamba playing all their hits. It would be amazing to listen to them play Chumbawamba.
What are they doing today?
Don't know. I mean, what more do you have to do?
You need
gave
behind the music on them or something.
What more do you need? They gave the world their gift. They gave us Tub Thumping, which today people still love. It's the most inspirational song ever made, you could argue. Maybe Did You Ever Know You're My Hero? Maybe. I bet Midler. But I mean, other than that, you tell me what song motivates you more than Chumbawamba. Eye of the Tiger, you could say maybe. What? I mean, I get knocked down and I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. Think about that. That's a mantra for life.
Did you know that
someone
actually
said they split up? That better not be true.
Well, hold on a second. Did you know that following the success of Pump Thumping, it caused many of their loyal fans to label them as sellouts?
Yeah, every arena.
Wow. For that one song, Christian.
It was a banger. And it's still a banger in 2023. It came out in 1897. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did actually.
200 years. I don't know where it came out. 1997 it came out.
Christian. 2 years ago. We got to look into this. It says Chumbawamba to return with new documentary and Tub Thumping reissue.
Absolutely.
But this was in 2021. Like, did anything? It says they're trying to make a comeback after almost a decade away with a new documentary. They split in 2012 after nearly 30 years together. In 30 years, that's the only song I know.
That's all they need.
That's a lot of years to play.
What else do you need than that thing? Like, it's just some one-hit wonders are just that good.
It took them 5 years to make a documentary about Chumbawamba. 5 years!
Chumbawamba Tour 2022. Let's see if there's any tour date.
It's 23, just so you know.
It says here, unfortunately, there are no concert dates for Chumbawamba scheduled in 2023.
They're probably doing a lot of private gigs, right?
Or practicing. Getting ready.
Maybe.
Chumbawamba's a real thing in the text line. I thought Christian made it up. No, I didn't make up Tub Thumping. It's one of the greatest songs in the history of music. Right here on today's Hip Music Q92. Good morning and welcome to the 9 o'clock hour of the show. Christian here, Lauren here, Jake here, you there. Thanks for having us on. Doesn't matter how you're checking us out, we are thankful. If you're listening on the radio, 92.5. If you're streaming us at Q92radio.com or watching on Facebook, YouTube, or X, thank you. We appreciate it. Appreciate the watches, appreciate the listens. You guys are awesome. Coming up this hour, missed connection from Craigslist. We'll have some of those for you. Again, Mark Johnson will not be able to join us today. Big-time internet issues at his home. He's working on getting fixed. Hopefully we'll have him back next week. We love talking to Mark Johnson. We'll have missed connections coming up. Before the end of the last hour, Lauren brought up Temu.
Yeah.
Something that my sister does. You are thinking very much about using Temu.
I want to badly. Like I said, up until this point, my only referral was the 15-year-old high school kid. He was like, yeah, you should totally do it. I'm like, you didn't have any problems? He's like, no, my mom's card didn't get compromised.
Jake,
Okay.
have you ever heard of Temu before this morning, Jake?
I've heard of it. I haven't used it.
All right.
Well, I wouldn't either if I had the electric surfboard and a foam paddleboard. Like that whole situation probably would have made me gun shy too.
Text in or call in your experiences with Temu. We're going to get to these. There's a lot of texts in the text line. We're going to get to those. I think there's some comments on YouTube and Facebook.
Yep.
We'll get to those coming up. But we had a lady already called. Said she's had no issue with Temu. It's great. She loves it. You can call in as well. 330-450-9292. Like I said, text, leave a comment on Facebook, YouTube, or X. We'll get to all that coming up here. Right now, it's Dominic Fike and Mona Lisa. It's Q92. Jake, are you a Taylor Swift fan? I don't know if I've ever asked you that question.
I like her older stuff.
You like her older stuff, like what,
Yeah.
22?
Yeah.
Things like that. You don't so much enjoy the new stuff?
I mean, it's not bad. It's not my vibe.
I'd love to know your vibe.
Me too.
I would love to know what exactly your vibe is, but I got you. Well, you can't deny that this tour that she's been on has been
That's true. She's
unbelievable.
Yeah, she's done some stuff.
It has been unbelievable. And whether, you're a Taylor Swift fan, a big Taylor Swift fan, or maybe you're not, I mean, not only have you heard, by the way, and not from her, from people about how she's been donating to every city she's been going to their food bank. And I'm talking like hundreds of thousands of dollars, like making ridiculous donations to food banks all over, the whole tour. Well, check this out. Taylor Swift, now she's coming to the end of the America part, the U.S. part of her tour. She's going overseas with it. But she's about to conclude the run here in the United States.
All right.
And she gifted overall did you see this?
No.
Over $55 million worth of bonuses to her entire crew.
Wow.
Bonuses, not just what she's paying them.
Right.
Overall, bonuses. The truck drivers who are driving her trucks from city to city all across the country, they got bonuses of $100,000 each.
Dang.
Now, I'm sure that they were getting paid something pretty good already.
Right, yeah.
But she gave every one of her truck drivers that haul that tour, $100,000.
That's insane.
Overall, she hooked up her crew, her dancers, her band, all the people that have been working on this tour. Over $55 million worth of bonuses.
Good for her that she can do that.
I would say it is amazing. It is great. And again, she's not telling you this. They're telling you.
Right.
This. Like, she's not ever, I'll give her this, because I'm not like Lauren's a Swiftie.
Yeah, she is.
I'm just a casual.
Yeah, same.
But you can't deny that.
No.
To me, as a human, you can't say that's not a pretty. I don't know that if I was in her situation, I would even think of that. Not that I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't even think about it.
Right.
It just wouldn't hit my radar to be like, you know what?
I would probably do something, but I don't know if I would just hand out that kind of money or think to hand out that kind of money.
She did.
She did. Good for her.
And Fike and Mona Lisa right here on today's Hit Music Q92. There's a forecast coming up from Mark Johnson. Misconnections coming up from me.
But first,
Later on the hour, we're going to get into this Temu conversation coming up. It's all here on Q92. I did miss the Carnation Parade this year. The Q92 was in. I understand you did better with the candy this year.
I did.
Yes.
Like, Jake and I went on a run. We looked at the bags we had back there, and we saw all the people that were turning out for the parade, and we're like, nope. So we ran to Rite Aid, got even more, and I saved an entire bag just for Union.
Just for Union. The turn. Everyone forgets the turn.
Yeah.
So I heard you did better, but you still ran out, but you did better.
It was longer than what it was last year.
4 miles, I read on the internet.
It took 2 hours.
Dang.
I mean, let me say something. The city of Alliance This parade rivals the Hall of Fame parade.
It's a big parade.
I mean,
there's a lot in it.
How many units were in there? We were number 50, and we weren't even anywhere close to the end of the parade. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun, though. We saw a lot of listeners. Christian, they actually knew my name this year.
They knew your name.
Like, people would yell. They'd be like, there's Lauren. And like, I was like, oh,
Did they
know
announce us?
who we are.
Very good. Did they know Jake?
I think some people did, right?
Jake, did they know
We
you?
had some-
I didn't hear anything. Maybe they did.
there was somebody, I think, that yelled for both of us.
Oh, possibly. The
Yeah.
music was really loud.
It was really loud. But the music was like our high point.
It was.
Everybody was dancing in the streets with us, and we would roll by. It was
Union's
fun.
when you turn on Union, that's where the party starts.
Oh, they were a lot
Yeah.
of fun. In fact, it drove Ryan at night to jump in
I
the
heard
ponds.
I heard our night guy Ryan dove into the pond in front of the Glamorgan Castle.
Yeah, he didn't dive. He like jumped in feet first and didn't realize it was like 2 feet deep.
No, he landed on his butt. He cannonballed.
Hard.
Yeah.
He cannonballed into a 2-foot deep.
Yes, he did.
I have video footage.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Yeah.
Can we play that on the live video? Can you play a video on the stream, Jake?
Yeah.
Send that,
I can send it to you.
Send it to Jake. We'll see if we can play it.
Okay. I mean,
That had to hurt.
Mm-hmm. And Jake twerked in the road with some kids. So
I
that
did.
was fun.
Man, well done, everybody. The parade
Yeah.
went well.
Yeah, we had a good time. Here's him running back from.
Okay, I see him running back.
Well, I have the whole thing where he
Hands
jumps
in the air. He
Yeah.
looks very wet.
You got to see him go in, though, because there's actually, like, you would anticipate more of a splash than there was. But the way he went charging,
He full committed.
Well,
he
hey,
what?
He full committed.
Oh, full committed.
anything worth doing is worth doing right, I
He
always
did.
say.
He did commit. So anyhow, but yeah, we had a lot of fun in the parade, actually. So, and I say not actually like to be surprised, but like this year, it just seemed like everybody wanted to dance, and we were here for it.
Good. I'm glad that it was a fun time for everybody.
Yeah.
That's very, very cool. So another Carnation, another Hall of Fame week in the books, another Carnation week in the books. Crazy.
Somebody texted and wanted to know if Jake rode his unicycle in the Hall of Fame parade. I don't think you did
No.
you? But we had an idea for next year's Carnation parade because we kept coming to like a stop where we would have to wait for everybody else to move on before we could continue on the parade route. And we decided that next year when that happens, Jake needs to be in the back of the van and the doors will fly open and he'll get his unicycle out and almost like a Chinese fire drill, he'll like do a lap around the van.
Okay. You could juggle too if you wanted.
I could do that.
Yeah,
I know.
especially because it's just a lap. It's not like the whole route.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Another one in the books. Well done, everybody.
Q92.
83 warm degrees for your Friday high with an isolated thunder shower during the morning hours, a little sun for the afternoon. Overnight, clouds, a little bit of clearing here and there, our low near 65. I am Art J. Weather from News 5.
That was sad.
Like I got teary-eyed reading it in class.
There are some cartoon movies that got you.
Yeah. That was one of
a few
Casper was another one.
Casper could get you.
Yeah.
Casper could get you. I mean, you're going to laugh, but I mean, Transformers the movie, cartoon movie. Because you have to understand, and I think any man in his 30s and 40s that's listening can understand this. The cartoon I watched my entire childhood. People barely, even though there were wars every day and everyone had guns and rockets, barely anyone was even shot, let alone injured. I mean, they had these wars, and it was the worst aim I've ever seen in my life. Meanwhile, I watched The Walking Dead in 2023, and everyone's a marksman and never misses.
Right?
But the movie happened, and all of a sudden, people are getting killed. And it had never happened in a cartoon before.
Yeah.
Like the opening scene, Megatron smokes some of the like old school G Transformers, like it kills them. And you're just, I remember as a child.
I see you in the family room, like pacing, like pulling on your hair.
To God, Lauren, I know no one, unless you're watching, can see this. This was me. I was like.
And your heart broke right then and there.
Some of the most popular characters were literally smoked in the first scene of the movie. Optimus Prime died.
What?
I was like, what am I watching? That messed me up. Yeah. Of course, that cartoon got me.
I guess.
Optimus Prime, he was my hero.
Stayed with you. I mean, you can recall a lot of details.
He was my hero. Here on today's hit music, it is Q92. All right, Temu people. It's
I've been waiting for this.
It's time to read these reviews. See what you guys have to say about Temu. Great stuff. Delivery people are sketchy. Does not come in regular mail. Well, mine didn't. What? They have their own people that are.
They have their own
sketchy?
delivery service.
Huh. I have ordered multiple times on Temu. Love it. I just pay via PayPal and don't give them my card number.
Yep. See, I'm a PayPal girl. Same thing.
I barely ever use my Visa debit card. And
that's about hacking.
That's from a long time ago. But I get it. Is Jake a twin? Well, he could have been.
Yeah.
There's a dark story behind that.
You ever seen My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
I got a large crock bag and outfits for my boys from Temu. I figured if it was a scam, I was only out $10, but all the items came as advertised.
Ooh.
I was really happy with my purchase.
Okay.
I bought a lot of my wedding things from Temu. Quick delivery and quality products.
Nice.
Just don't buy the clothes. Not very good in that department, someone said.
Okay.
Do they not have like brand names or?
No. Chastity on YouTube says, I order a lot. Temu is good. Ashley from Facebook says, yes, I love Temu. I've done it. It's legit.
Text message. Oh my God. I love Temu. Temu is legit. I order clothes all the time.
Okay. So someone says no on clothes. The other person says they do it all the time and it's fine.
Use Temu, no issues. My daughter finds some great clothes there.
Okay.
Wife bought baby stuff off Temu. Everything came from China late. And Christian is right. They have bombarded my emails ever since.
Okay, but listen, you could have it set up so that those emails go into a different folder.
Someone says Temu is just like Wish.
Which I've never done Wish either, or Sheen, however you say it. I've never done that either.
I heard that they have been hacking cards at Temu. As long as you use Apple Pay or PayPal, it's secure, though. Just placed my second order last night. LOL.
Listen, I have $153 worth of items in my cart on Temu.
Jeez,
Tony,
man.
turn the radio off if you're listening.
Oh, you throw it out the window.
I mean, like, things to, like, dust my blinds with. I mean, like, all kinds of stuff. Like, fall cleaning's around the corner. I was so pumped.
It's so weird to me when these things just appear. Like TikTok just appeared. Temu just appeared.
Well, I mean, what was supposed to happen?
I use Temu twice, no issues, but I watch what I buy, no high quality items. But so far, so good. I've never used Temu before, but my mom uses it all the time. She hasn't had any problems yet from it. I have heard a lot of people using it now. I figure it's just like Sheen, but has more than just clothing.
I mean, look, like, even these outdoor lights for our deck. Come on, there we go. Come on. There we go. Look how cute. They look like,
Yeah.
what are those things called that you blow? Dandelion, whatever they are.
Yeah, those.
They're super cute. And, like, look, even this, because it's that time of year when you need to vacuum out your dryer vents. It's like the
No one
extension
does.
that goes on your, you should.
No one does, and they should. I have tried Temu. Some items are legit. Another one, weird clothes material. What?
Clothing materials.
I don't buy the stuff for the face, creams, or makeup. They burned a little when I use them. The stuff all comes from China.
Well, let's just be fair. Anything you order from Amazon clothing wise, unless it's a name brand, like, and even then, probably it was processed in China, just to, shipped from here, comes from China.
Someone said, no, that's not true. All their stuff, they do not have their own delivery. It all came from USPS.
Right, which is the U.S.
Someone
Postal
says
Service.
that's not true.
Well,
The clothes, another one, the clothes are a weird material like silky.
oh, I know what you're talking about. I've gotten a couple cheap things from Amazon like that. It's gross.
My mom got her last order for free plus $5 because her order was late.
All right. I'm Team Temu. I'm
listen-
going to try it.
Listen, if we're playing Google reviews here right now, we just did that on the text line with Facebook, YouTube, and X.
Look, this will make
And-
my life so much eeasier.
What is that?
You clean your blinds with it.
Okay. I see what that is.
Yeah.
So I got to tell you, if we're going by reviews, a lot more positive than negative. Text message, it's called Milk Silk, the type of clothing you guys are talking about.
Milk
Silk. Also called cheap.
Right. AKA
will
cheap.
Dissolve in the laundry. So there you go.
Can you imagine pulling it out of the washer? You're like, oh my God.
Oh, where'd shirt go?
Have you ever seen those swim trunks on TikTok that dissolve when you get in the water? I want to do it so bad.
It's a funny prank.
It is.
It's a good prank.
But that's what milk
Unless it's
silk.
happening to you.
It's true.
And you're probably going to want to fight someone because you're nude on a beach. But to be the pranker, funny. Pranky, you might not love that. But we're going by reviews, Q92 reviews. I got to say, Temu passes the test.
Yeah. I really need to get on there and place my first order tonight. I'm pumped.
Thank you guys for the text. Thank you for the comments on Facebook, on YouTube, and on X. Appreciate it. 9:28 missed connection still to come. It's Lil Durk, J. Cole. It's All My Life. It's Q92. You ever been put in the friend zone, Jake?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Lots of times.
I'm quite familiar with that.
When did you find out you were in the friend zone?
Pretty much right away.
Right away? What's a key to you? How do you know?
They don't know. They don't show interest. They don't want anything to do with you, or they might be in a relationship already.
See, I don't consider that friend zone.
No,
I just
yeah,
consider that like
yeah, right.
she's dating someone.
Yeah.
But it's been there. I saw an article on 8 reasons why girls friend zone guys. And we all know, guys, friend zone is a terrible place to be if you like a girl.
Right.
I like you. You're a buddy. Oh. I mean, in your head, you just hear, no! Oh, you said buddy? Did you call me buddy? Oh, son of a bee stick. We've all been there. Well, maybe some of you have. A lot of you have realized, oh no, I'm the friend. I think a good sign is when she's telling you about other boys. She likes.
Yeah, that's
you need to realize.
that hurts.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm the guy you talk to about the guys. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I found an article of 8 reasons why girls friend zone guys. And listen, I always say, too, you're entitled. Just because someone likes you doesn't mean you have to like them back.
Right.
I've never felt that way. I don't think it's rude. If I'm like, I like you, I don't like you that way. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It sucks. But a lot of times us guys, we tend to get pissed.
Yeah.
And start, it's like, just because I like you.
Right.
But it says the reasons why that we get friend zoned is, I'll go through the list real quick. She's not sure what kind of guy you are yet. Doesn't know what we're all about.
Okay.
She's going to keep you in the friend zone. She's too familiar with you.
Yeah.
You guys know each other too well. There's no mystery. There's no,
Yeah.
wonder what he's like. Just get too close. She probably likes someone else. It says. She might be too busy right now for a relationship. You both know each other's history too well. See, I always thought that could be a positive thing.
It could.
Because, like, I know your secrets. You know mine. There's no lies here. There's no secrets here. Let me see. She could be dealing with stuff in her life. Could be. She could want to get to know you first, not as a buddy. She genuinely just wants to be friends with you. That's probably it. So those are eight reasons why they put you in the friend zone. It happens.
It does.
It happens, but like I said, for me, I always, if I got put in the friend zone, I knew that my telltale was usually when any girl would start telling me about her boy trouble.
Yeah.
Well, I like this guy. I'd be like, you like this.
Not me, but
Oh, I got you. That's when I do I do my little slow fade. I would do my slow fade into the darkness.
Yep.
Be like, exit stage left. You know what I love about our sister station, AM 1310 WDPN?
That it smacks. I mean, it's so
Man,
good.
You go to pee sometimes. You leave this studio. You have to walk by the WDPN studio to come back to our studio.
Yes.
You know, shout out to Rex in the morning.
Sexy Rexy.
Clint, our newsman, our buddy.
Absolutely.
Does the news every day and calls high school football here on the station. But, man, you'll come back from the bathroom, and you'll hear an absolute banger coming out of that studio.
It could be Billy Joel. It could be Madonna. It could be Michael Bolton. I mean, I've heard come out of that. I've heard the Fievel song somewhere out there.
Whoa, somewhere out there.
Yeah.
Tremendous song.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
that's
good.
a great song.
Yeah.
That was a sad movie at times.
Oh, my gosh.
American Tail.
That might be the first time as a child that I knew what depression was.
Kid lost his family.
I know. And then you were worried about losing yours. It made you a paranoid child.
Like, oh, damn. No. Find your family, Feifel. Oh, and that song wasn't exactly the happiest song either.
No.
Oh, underneath the same blue sky. Oh, my God. I always feel like I'm getting away with something when I say shuttlecock.
You kind of are.
Yeah, but you can't nail me. That's exactly what it is. It's a shuttlecock. I took badminton at YSU. Learned all about it.
You took badminton at YSU.
Almost failed, too. True story. I got talked to by the teacher.
How does that it.
I didn't go.
It's like feeling Jim when you're a teenage boy.
I didn't go. She liked me. She thought it was funny.
Yeah.
She's like, look, I like you. She's like, you make me
You
laugh.
gotta show up.
She's like, I can't pass you if you never come. And I started coming more. I did. My attendance
Just
went up
enough
after
to pass.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing what the threat of failure
Right.
will do. But yeah, I still remember that conversation. I like you. You make me laugh. You have to come to. I can't pass you if you're never here. I'll see you next Tuesday.
No, I love golf. My husband, I used to beg him to take me. He'd be like,
I suppose.
but I have gotten so much better with my age. So much better. Like
At golf?
Oh yeah, he'll take me now. Like, but
Today's hit music is Q92. It's 9:35. Time for a little Craigslist misconnections. Do it every Monday. It's a fun time. People out there looking for love, trying to reconnect with someone they might have missed a moment with, and they're using, of course, Craigslist, the safest and most reliable way to do so.
oh, for sure.
So let's read a couple of these here. Let's start off with a guy at Lowe's in Canton. You noticed me looking at you in your tight pants, and you smile. I hope you see this. Let's meet up.
There, literally, this is.
You noticed me looking at you in your tight pants, and you smile. I hope you see this. Let's meet up.
First of all, lame. You could have gotten better. Like, I don't know, because you know what all of these are.
It's very dirty.
Yeah.
A lot of verts. A lot of perverts.
That's why I'm saying I'm surprised it wasn't like I was on my way to the plumbing aisle
Perverts. I'm really backed up.
to get some pipe. Like,
Need to release the pressure in my pipe. What could he mean? What could he mean? Let's go. Brimfield. Ex-Nabisco driver in Brimfield restaurant having breakfast. Says here, we chatted over cake Sunday morning in Brimfield. I'd like to get to know you some. This is the long shot, I know. But who knows? You wore a lavender shirt and had your hair pulled back. I was at the end of the table with my friend. Do you remember what color shirt I had on? Do you?
I don't understand the whole color of the shirt thing. That happens a lot in these.
Maybe because they don't know each other's name and they're looking for a way to like identify that you knew it was me. I know it's you. I don't know your name.
What sounds lovely that they shared cake on Sunday.
They shared cake. How did you share cake if you were with your friends and she was on like the other end of the table though?
Maybe.
How did you share cake?
Maybe it was someone's birthday and they were all there for it.
If you wore a lavender shirt in Brimfield, you had your hair pulled back on Sunday, and you were eating cake at a restaurant in Brimfield, the guy at the other end of the table with his friends, he wants to see you. He just needs you to tell him what color shirt he had on.
I mean, that's the key to unlocking your romance.
I've always said.
Let's hope you paid attention.
Copley Aldi's near Market Street. It says the cashier accidentally included my purchase with yours, and you offered to pay for mine. Of course, I didn't let you. I thought you were nice to offer, and in my haste, I didn't hang around to begin a conversation. If you're interested, reply with what my purchase was, and let's talk.
Oh, come on.
I love how there's a riddle to everything.
I know.
What brand soap was I buying?
And what really happened?
There you go. Well, that sounds like innocent enough. That sounds like a movie on.
I call BS. This is like they saw him purchasing something kind of sus at Aldi, and now they're hitting on him. Did the cashier accidentally ring it out together? That's what those little sticks are for. You put the stick in between your purchase.
This is how every romantic comedy on Hallmark Network starts.
No, it does
Yes,
not.
it is.
I am well versed in
God.
Hallmark storylines, Christian.
Oh my God, is
And
my stuff in your
never-
bag? Oh my God.
No.
Oh
No.
my God.
No.
Carol had to move back home from South Carolina. She ran into her high school sweetheart.
That's more like
That's
it.
every movie ever they've done.
Not every.
Someone moves back home, old flame from the past, they fall back in love somehow at Christmas.
No, sometimes it is like the person who's just scorned love forever and returns to their hometown because their parents need their help. And then they find someone that just melts their heart. Okay.
And
So it's not always the same,
It's
Christian.
someone they knew. It's always someone they knew.
Mm.
Even though they swore off love when they came home to see their family.
They reconnected.
On Christmas,
What's wrong
they
with that?
somehow fell in love. Sharon needed a date for her Christmas party. It's like,
It's so good.
it's all
so
the
good.
same.
No.
$50 scratch off in Ravenna. says about a month ago at Circle K, you were on break smoking. I pulled in. We walked in and you were trying to persuade me on going halvesies on a $50 scratch off. I can't stop thinking about you. What if? Sorry it's been so long. Out of state. Today I'm heading out to take you up on that offer. You work at the Ravenna Circle K. Run! He's coming for you. Run!
And we don't know if he's thinking about you not splitting the lottery ticket or not hooking up.
Yeah, or chaining you to a basement. Get
Right.
out of there.
Yeah.
Leave your cigarettes. And finally, Altman Garage.
Oh,
Canton.
this is real local.
You were walking into garage. I was walking into hospital. You looked nicer than the weather. What did we say to each other? I'd love to say hello again. Well, it sounds like you said hi.
Yeah.
So I imagine she said hello too.
And maybe you look nicer than the weather. Something along
That's
those
a good
lines.
line. I'm going to use that line. You
Right?
look nicer than this weather.
You can just say that to Jamie tonight.
Jamie, you look nicer than the weather.
I mean, it's supposed to be a gorgeous day.
Jake,
so.
you practice saying it.
You look hotter than the weather.
Close enough. Close enough.
There's only one word off. It's fine. It's fine. There you go. Missed connections from Craigslist. Come on now. They happen all the time. And we appreciate them very much. Staple of the show. Jack Carlo, what's poppin'? Q92. Thread, actually, I should start. It was a thread on Reddit.
Yeah.
Worst ways guys have been dumped. We've all been. I think a lot of times people have been dumped in their lifetime. I've been dumped.
Yeah.
You know?
Trying to think. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, the guy that I dated before I met Tony, he broke up with me.
How'd he dump you?
He called me from college.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I told you I got dumped on my birthday once.
That's awful.
It was kind of the same thing. Like we were at different schools at that point. I called to see what we were doing that night. And she was like, well, and you know what's funny? Me being me, like, oh, what are we breaking up? There was dead silence on the phone.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, we're breaking up.
are.
Touche. Egg on my face. So luckily it wasn't public. But
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty like, oh. You want to talk about didn't see it coming? Knew there was a possibility. We didn't go to the same school anymore. Distance. I knew it was a possibility.
Right.
Did not know that it had arrived. If
Gotcha.
that makes any sense.
Yeah.
We weren't having like issues.
You thought maybe like down the road you'd drift
It
apart
would
a little.
be, yeah, I thought it was you had to think it was a possibility.
Yeah.
When you're not going to the same college, you're like, yeah, obviously it could happen.
Yeah.
So I wasn't like dumb to that, but I certainly didn't think
That
it was
coming. Like immediate.
it was here.
Yeah.
I thought it was on the horizon. It was not on the horizon, Lauren. It was.
I
that day.
thought things were good too. I was taking my exams, my senior year exams. Like I was studying for them, and he called me. He's like, "Hey, let's talk." And I'm like, "I can't tonight. I got so much studying to do." He's like, "This only take like." I'm like, "Okay,
Don't worry, Lauren. This won't take long.
thanks for that."
This one, I'm not going to keep you at all. I'm really hoping to make this short and sweet. That is.
I'm
Funny.
like, if you're gonna do what I think you're gonna do, can we please not do this right now? At that point, it wouldn't have mattered because I already would have had it in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I get it.
But I'm
I
like,
get
God,
it.
of all the nights I'm studying for my exams, like you couldn't have done this to me after school was out. Like we literally weren't going to see each other between. Like I was supposed to see him like 2 days after school let out because he would have been home from college. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there you were, just jumped right
Thanks.
during exam.
Thanks, jerk.
Q92.
My girl is banging, she's so low maintenance. Don't need no champagne, poppin' entertainment. Take her to Wendy's, can't keep her off me. She wanna dip me like them fries in her frosty. But every now and then when I get paid, I gotta spoil my baby with an upgrade. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, we fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got the Bourbon Street steak with the Oreo shake and some whipped cream on the top two. 2 straws, 1 check, girl, I got you. Bougie like Natty in the styrofoam. Squeaking in the truck bed all the way home. Some Alabama jammer, she my Dixieland delight. That's how we do, Fancy like, fancy like, fancy like, fancy like, don't need no Tesla. to impress.
There's a certain rock band from the 90s that's officially back together starting in 2024. You know who it is?
No.
I'm going to play it.
Do it.
You've been waiting for this. It's not quite
Me
in
or
sync.
you?
Not quite in sync.
Oh, okay.
But it's close. Creed's back.
Oh, you know what? I did see something about that.
Scott Stapp went back to Creed. They were not on good terms for years. There was bad blood for years. I know it had calmed down, but for a while, they were not. I would even dare to say they weren't talking. Now, you're probably asking yourself, where are they reuniting at? Sonic Music, Sonic Temple, Incarceration, Rocklahoma in Oklahoma.
Maybe.
One of the huge rock festivals.
Do you know?
Glastonbury, Lilith Fair.
Maybe.
I could keep naming them.
Maybe Sarah McLachlan's going to introduce them as they come
Welcome
on.
to Lilith Fair. Creed.
Everybody, Creed.
Coming up next, Melissa Etheridge. But until then, and the Bengals.
Hey, I love the Bengals.
Right after Belinda Carlisle, going to get some Creed in here. Over to Lilith here on today of the year. He really enjoys doing the dance with his niece and all that. And that's his niece, right?
It's his daughter.
Is that really his daughter?
Yeah. He's got
I thought
several.
his niece was the one that started the dancing with him.
No.
Oh, well, he's a good dad then.
Mm-hmm.
Walker Hayes. Now he's getting some endorsements. I've
He
seen him on some
should.
commercials.
He seems like a really good guy. We actually, for those who don't know, and yay to our PD is awesome, but we were the first top 40 station in the country to play Walker Hayes Fancy Like. And for that, we actually had a Zoom call with him.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
And he follows us on social media.
He does. He's a great guy.
Just a reminder, in case anyone forgot, who's now following Q92 Sports on X.
Oh, yeah.
The dogs are barking.
They remember that song from the 80s? Probably not, but we do. Bernie Kosar started following Q92 Sports on Twitter /X. Shout out Bernie for listening.
Bernie. Oh, yeah. How you can.
We're probably going to be best friends by the end of the year, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get him on the show.
That'd be awesome.
What's the worst he could say? No?
Right.
It's fine. We get it.
No, have him on. I would love that.
What if he was like, yeah, I'll come on your show? Like, well, it's not the sports show.
Yeah.
But it's a morning show, and everyone would love to hear Bernie Kosar on it. I'm going to do it.
I would love it.
I'm going to reach out. I'm going to introduce
Do it.
myself. I'm going to explain that we also have a morning show.
I'm going to follow up with you later today to make sure you've done it.
And we'd love to have you on it and talk about what made you click the follow button. And take us back to that moment.
And we appreciate
How
it.
did you feel after you clicked
You
it?
changed our world.
You did. You did.
Speaking of, by the
We
way.
felt like we scored a touchdown when we saw you were following.
Exactly.
Unbelievable. Fantastic. Thank you, Bernie.
Yes, thank you.
That's the
Side
best thing
note.
that happened to me today.
Well, yeah, you've had a crappy day. So I guess that would be the bright spot at this
That would
point.
be the bright spot. Bernie Kosar follows our Q92 Sports on X/Twitter.
Yeah, that's awesome. We were talking about Walker Hayes.
Sorry.
He's got 7 kids.
Damn.
Oh, 6. They lost their last baby. Yeah, I'm just saying, but
Thanks,
they do
Lord.
have. He has 7 children. He claims all 7, obviously, but 6. But
I would hope so.
well, no, that's a tough thing for parents who've lost a child. You don't know what to say because it's like you don't want to have to
Yeah.
explain it. You see what I'm saying? But then there's
Yeah.
an immense amount of guilt when you don't claim that child.
Yeah.
But anyhow, yeah, 7 kids, and his 2 oldest girls are the ones that dance with him.
Very good.
Yeah.
It's kind of his thing.
It is his thing.
He makes some good, unique country music. I don't know. Some people are like, oh, it's not country. And I'm okay, you guys. Hello. But he's got his own style. Kind of got his own thing going on.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he's kind of got a unique style.
And he's so in love with his wife and his family. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I think he's a handsome man.
He's a good looking guy.
Yeah. I think he can seduce. You. Walker Hayes good.
Well, out of all of his children, I believe, I want to say I read somewhere that he had triplets.
Dang.
Yeah.
Someone's texting. They think we could get Bernie on the air. Well, I'm going to try.
I think we should.
I'm going to try to get Bernie Kosar on this show. You people deserve it. So do we, damn it.
I would love it. First of all, I think it might be the one time, like, my husband will listen, finally.
One time.
No, he always swears he has it on in the background, but like, did you hear what we were talking about today? And he'll be like, it was on really low.
I had volume on 2.
I was on a conference call.
On 2. I had other
Thanks,
things.
babe. Love you.
Coming up in about less than 5 minutes, your last chance to possibly win the 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. Do yourself a favor. Go over to like our live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, or on X right now. Like it and put the word bison in the comment section. Lauren's going to pick one of you and make you a winner coming up here on Q92.
Hey, folks, this is AJ Armour from Wally Armour.
I'm right there with Jake. Soup is not a choice I'll make. If I'm sick, chicken noodle soup, but that's about it.
Oh, no. I love, no, like, how can you, Jake, I'm going to have to make you some really good soup this summer or this winter to like win you over.
Possible?
Yes, potato soup with bacon and cheddar cheese.
Come on, don't give them potato soup.
Chili?
Chili's not soup.
It is
not a
It
soup.
falls into that category.
It's
I make a
soup adjacent.
lasagna soup. Do you like lasagna?
Yeah, but I would never eat that in a soup form.
But listen, you do cheesy yum, and it's like ricotta cheese and mozzarella cheese and Parmesan cheese, and you put it in the bottom of the bowl, and you put the hot soup over it, and it's like this stringy, cheesy. Oh, it's so good. So good with an Italian breadstick or some crusty
I would
French
eat the
bread.
breadstick.
Maybe the breadstick.
Yeah, maybe the breadstick.
You two are the most basic eaters.
You could say bitch.
I know, but I don't like to.
All right.
It's a dirty word.
Sweet and sour's where it's at. F soy sauce. I'm with you, Christian, from Jim Guy. Jim Guy, an early riser, checking in past 7. I love it. Jim Guy, every day to the gym.
I know.
That's why we call him Jim Guy.
We've talked about it before because you're like, you miss some of the guys that, the early risers that I know.
Yeah. Does Jake like Olive Garden?
Yes and no. I get they don't want me to order off the kids menu anymore, so I can't.
What did you order off the kids menu?
I think like the pizza or something, or usually I just get like a side of mozzarella sticks.
You don't like pasta?
I do, but never at a restaurant.
Never at a restaurant? Oh, you're not that guy, are you?
Yeah.
It's not authentic enough.
No, it's not. I think it's maybe too authentic. I don't know.
Oh,
you want like SpaghettiOs?
No, I don't know. I don't know. It just tastes
Don't knock
different.
SpaghettiOs.
No, listen. There's a place for SpaghettiOs and
Except,
meatballs.
No, not with meatballs. My son likes them with meatballs. It's so gross.
All right, now we're done with this. I prefer wonton soup when I'm sick because of the ginger in it.
No, that's a good idea. To calm your stomach.
Green pepper soup is the best.
Yeah, that would be good. Stuffed pepper.
Olive Garden is overrated. Listen, I don't think it's the top, but I do get a little offended the way some of you poop on it.
I know. Their salad and breadsticks
right.
is mwah. Chicken gnocchi soup. That's my son's favorite, and I make it at home. So good.
Y'all act like you came over here from Sicily yesterday.
I know.
And you're like, oh, it's not Italian enough for me.
Well, it's
Tom Smith.
It's definitely not Italian. I come from an Italian family. Like
people are like, that's not real Italian
but
food.
it's really good Italian food. You see what I'm saying?
If that's a knockoff, give me the knockoff.
Right, I'm fine with it.
Potato soup and cheese soup are my favorite.
Yeah. You
All
dip
right.
some bread in it.
Soup talk.
Love it.
Never thought we'd have it.
No soup for you.
There it is. Okay, folks. Let's I love soy sauce, but it doesn't love me. Makes my feet swell.
Well, yeah, there's a ton of sodium in soy sauce. A ton.
Your feet? What?
Yes, your feet, your fingers. Yes, this is accurate.
Christian, I can't judge you. I don't eat chicken. Ew.
Oh.
I love chicken. Think how many more tickets you'd sell.
I'm sure. Yes, it would definitely create a bump in ticket
Oh,
sales.
my God. Chumbawamba playing all their hits. It would be amazing to listen to them play Chumbawamba.
What are they doing today?
Don't know. I mean, what more do you have to do?
You need
gave
behind the music on them or
What
something.
more do you need? They gave the world their gift. They gave us Tub Thumping, which today people still love. It's the most inspirational song ever made, you could argue. Maybe Did You Ever Know You're My Hero? Maybe. I bet Midler. I mean, other than that, you tell me what song motivates you more than Chumbawamba. Eye of the Tiger, you could say maybe. What? I mean, I get knocked down and I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. Think about that. That's a mantra for life.
Did you know that
someone
actually
said they split up? That better not be true.
Well, hold on a second. Did you know that following the success of Pump Thumping, it caused many of their loyal fans to label them as sellouts?
Yeah, every arena.
Wow. For that one song, Christian.
It was a banger. And it's still a banger in 2023. It came out in 1897. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did actually.
200 years. I don't know where it came out. 1997 it came out.
Christian. 2
What?
years ago, we got to look into this. It says Chumbawamba to return with new documentary and Tub Thumping reissue.
Absolutely.
But this was in 2021. Like, did anything? It says they're trying to make a comeback after almost a decade away with a new documentary. They split in 2012 after nearly 30 years together. In 30 years, that's the only song I know.
That's all they need.
That's a lot of years to play.
What else do you need than that thing? Like, it's just some one-hit wonders are just that good.
It took them 5 years to make a documentary about Chumbawamba. 5 years.
Chumbawamba Tour 2022. Let's see if there's any tour date.
It's 23, just so you know.
It says here, unfortunately, there are no concert dates for Chumbawamba scheduled in 2023.
They're probably doing a lot of private gigs, right?
Or practicing. Getting ready.
Maybe.
Chumbawamba's a real thing in the text line. I thought Christian made it up. No, I didn't make up Tub Thumping. Dance the night right here on today's hit music. It's Q92. We're about out of here, but it's time to announce our winner. We asked you guys to go on and like the live video stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter/X. Like it and put in the word bison, and some of you did that. And it's time to pick a winner. Hook them up with a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass, Lauren.
Look at that. You were on it today.
Good.
That was real good. Today's winner is Amy Cooper Jewel. Amy, congrats. You just scored yourself a 6-person VIP African Safari Wildlife car pass. So we'll be reaching out to get your info.
There you go. Congratulations. We'll give something else away tomorrow. That's going to do it for us. Thank you guys for listening today, for streaming, for watching on Facebook, on X, and on YouTube. We'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll go to the Rage Room in the 8 o'clock hour tomorrow morning. What will mine be about?
I wonder.
Good Lord. So hopefully I'll have a better rest of the day. I'm going to go get a new debit card again after this. I got a dentist appointment today. I got work to do at home for hours.
Yeah.
It'll be a great Monday.
Yeah, I've got a lot of work to get done too. And tonight, I've got a fantasy draft, and I've got to do better than I've done in years past, and I cannot keep Aaron Rodgers.
No,
it's time to say goodbye.
Jake, what are you doing tonight?
I'm on to Ashland.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, little grandpa's cheese barn.
Heck yeah.
Bring her some flowers.
Okay.
Maybe a Whopper
Good
Jr.
idea.
Yeah.
A Whopper Jr.
Those grand in hand.
Yeah, those just like peanut butter and jelly. I got you flowers and a Whopper Jr., honey. All right, we are out of here. Nicolina in here next. Keller after that, and then Ryan at night. We'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. It's Pitbull, Lil Jon. It's jumping on Q.